Good afternoon, everybody. I hope we are doing well. Welcome to our very early Friday stream. I hope we're all doing well. Let me add myself in. Where have I gone? Here I am. Hello. Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. I hope you're all doing well today, and we are looking forward to our Friday stream. It's Friday. Yeah, I hope it's Friday. Now, we were supposed to be streaming yesterday. We were supposed to be doing a old game from 2002. We were supposed to be doing Dungeon Siege. That didn't go ahead because Dungeon Siege, much like a lot of old games, basically doesn't want to work if you have two windows. It doesn't allow you to alt-tab out. It just crashes, and I couldn't capture it. I probably could have found a way around this if I was willing to find another computer to make things work. I was not going to be doing that, so we didn't. We're just going to instead go ahead with our normal stream today. It's going to be a bit early. It's going to be a little bit longer than normal because I'm starting early, because I'm not in work today. So today we're going to be playing Azure Lane Crosswave. This is a shooter game for Azure Lane, which is a ship gacha released in, I believe, 2017 on the mobile phone. I am a day one player. Scarlet, hello. You're going to use your old friend Pythagoras. Why does everything use Pythagoras in maths? Well, Pythagoras was a very, very smart man. Came up with all sorts of interesting things. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're surviving in the heat. You're probably a lot more used to the heat than I am. It's currently 19 degrees and I am barely able to take it. It was 26 degrees yesterday. I just wanted to curl up into a ball and melt. Now, I know I said we're going to be doing Azure Lane, but we are actually going to be hopping into, unsuspectingly, hello, thank you for making me hard. For some reason, this doesn't seem to be reacting properly. Let's have a quick check in. Why is it not going on? What if I disable? Is it going to work? No. Ha. Why is it not picking up my voice? I know why it's not picking up my voice. There we go. There we go. It should be working now. Ho hum, ho hum. Thank you very much for making me hard, Scarlet and Flynn. Welcome and congratulations on being the first one in to today's stream. I hope you're doing well. Today, as I said, we're going to be doing Azure Lane Crosswave, but before we do that, we are going to, in fact, be doing some GeoGuessr. We do tend to do GeoGuessr as a warm-up quite frequently. Let me pull that out so you don't get the flashing lights from underneath. Very sorry about that, Now, GeoGuessr is something I spend a lot of time doing in my free time. I, in fact, spend time doing GeoGuessr because I enjoy GeoGuessr. I enjoy being good at GeoGuessr. I'm not good at GeoGuessr. I'd like to get better. So we're going to go through and do the daily challenge. This gives time for everyone to turn up. I enjoy doing this as a way to let people find the stream, I suppose I should say. Set game, GeoGuessr. There we go. We're going to be in GeoGuessr. Now, we're going to go through these daily challenge. That's 5 maps. That's 5 maps we're allowed to move, we're allowed to pan, we're allowed to zoom. We get 3 minutes or 180 seconds for those of you who wanted explaining a bit further. And we have to figure out, where the hell am I now? Normally, I hope to get some form of web address, because that's normally the most reliable way I have found of figuring out what country I'm in, short of a flag. And flags aren't always very good because people put up flags of other countries. Especially right now. You will have noticed a lot of places, quite possibly locally to you, have got up the Ukrainian flag. Okay, we did have a sign there. It was not a web address, but we did have a sign. Let's have a quick check. Okay, so we are probably with the wiggly bit over the N. We are probably in the Spanish-speaking world. Now, I don't know if we're in Spain, Portugal. I'd say Spanish-speaking world. It could be the Portuguese-speaking world. So probably South America, Spain, Portugal. Could be some bits of Northern Africa. Let's have a quick guess in Spain. We have yellow number plates and we have a yellow diagonal sign. That probably put us, in fact, in the Americas. MVE. In Europe, they are not shaped like this, so that is a decent warning. I could still be entirely wrong on this. We will find out. Now, Flynn, I hope you've had a good day as well. We're going to have a quick check over here for... No, it's not got a web address. Give me a web address. What can we find? I'm also going to talk a little bit about what we're planning next week, because next week is going to be a little bit of a departure from... it's using kilometers now. That doesn't mean anything. It's going to be a little bit of a departure from what we normally do. So, I do have an ode stream for 250 followers. I owe you all a Pokemon stream, because we tried doing that and it didn't work. It kept crashing. So, provisionally, we are going to be doing Pokemon streams next week. We are also going to be doing the Untitled Goose Game, because Untitled Goose Game, free, number of a beast but split in half, and if you split beast in half horizontally, it gets number of a honky, and geese are honky. So that's why we're going to be playing that. We got San Jose. It doesn't mean anything. We could be a bit further south in Mexico, but I don't want to take too many moves, because then I'll end up double guessing myself. And that happens quite a lot, and when I double guess myself, I get it wrong. Let's have a quick check. What have we got? Nothing. Anything here? Arcel France. That's very weird, because this doesn't look like French to me. Saying it's all Greek to me, though, that is not correct, because this is not Greek at all. I would be able to recognize if it was Greek, because Greek uses Greek character sets, and this place is not Greek character sets. I wouldn't be able to definitely recognize it if it was Greek character sets as opposed to anything else. It could be Cyrillic. Unless it uses some of the characters I'm familiar with. It was something oh, Colombia. Okay. Globally, we were quite close. Locally, we were terrible, so we only get 400 points. So we need to keep on going. Let's go to round 2, and this is appalling. Romanesti. And what's on this sign? Isfor. Okay, so Isfor, Romanesti, to me that sounds we could be Eastern European. So I'm going to drop us over into, let's have a look here, Romania? Let's have a look and drop you in Romania for now. Now, I don't think we are going to be in Romania, because Romanesti in Romania, that seems a bit silly. But at the same point, it could well be that, and I'm just not paying attention. I never really paid attention in geography. Can I see anything? I can't see anything there. But the Z, that makes me think we're Eastern Europe, because we don't get too many of those in Western European, especially in place names. The SD, could be anything. Now we're going to meander our way up this road, see what we can spot, in case we can get anything good. Oh, we do have a national speed limiter now. Is that national speed limit? It might not be national speed limit. In the UK, we have national speed limit. Now, national speed limit is, in my opinion, stupid. It is an incredibly ridiculous thing to do. National speed limit is, okay, for this road, you go at the default that we have said going on this sort of road is acceptable at. So, normally that's 30. For some roads, it's 60. For some roads, it's 70, because motorways are 70. If it's a single-track road, it's 30. If it's got street lamps, it's probably 30. If it's a single-track road, well, if it's a multi-track road but single carriageway with nothing down the middle, it's 60. I hope. If it's not 60, then I'm in trouble with the police. On a dual carriageway, which is where you have one road going one way and then you have something splitting it and then one road going the other way, so it could be a high central bollard, it could be they are actually physically separated. Then, though, oh, I'm back. I can stop using in my gnome voice. I need to pay more attention to that. Then that would be 70. Now, motorways are dual carriageways, although they are sometimes a bit more. Now, what have we got here? Executum putari epa doesn't mean anything. But it probably does mean anything. It means something to people who speak that language. I don't speak that language. We have a tractor. Okay, we've got De Vinzare. Oh, we could be Italy. Das is German. Le is French, and I think S is Spanish. Oh, .ro. Oh, I was right the first time. We're Romania. Okay, so we need to have a look for Oh, we've got 10 seconds left to look for Romanesti in Romania. Can I find it? Probably not. Let's just go with central Romania. Look, about 191 kilometers away, 4,399 points. That's very, very good scoring bet. Okay, we're on a back road somewhere. What we need again is... Oh, no. What we need again is some form of web address or extended writing so we can try and figure out the language. We've got an 050... No, I can't read that. It's too far away. Let's see if we've got bikes. And we've got people riding bikes, which probably puts us in Europe, if I'm being honest. It could be the Americas. But we do also have that the streets of this very, very narrow. Now, a lot of European cities are not created around cars. They sort of, this sort of thing as entrances to people's houses. Oh, we got a sign. What's that sign say? Und gesondert! Okay, so we're in Germany or Austria or Switzerland. Or possibly the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg. But we are probably, let's say Germany. A bit further south to pull in Austria and Switzerland as well. Yeah, so it's been a long time since I actually read or wrote any German, but I'm quite happy to say we are probably in Germany. At the very least, we are in a German-speaking part of the world, and that is rather limited. There's not much in the way of German-speaking parts of the world that I'm aware of as a primary language, other than Germany, Austria, Argentina, I believe. Some parts of America, but they wouldn't be on signs. It would still be English. We got a main road. Okay. You don't have a web address. Well, we've got a flag. That looks like a Union Jack. To me, that looks like it could be the Union Jack, which seems weird on a Thai restaurant. I have to be honest. I would not. It doesn't seem to be German. Yeah, I'm thinking this might not be German. But we've got here this... Denmark? Ah, yes, we've got that double A. Double A. Well spotted. Double A, Strat rather than Strat. Yeah. Well spotted, Flynn. Thank you very much. Vega Bike Cycling Store. Come on, give me... Oh, no. No, we were Belgium. Okay. Not bad, though. Not bad. Round 4. Fight. Okay, so we've got a lot of greenery. We do have a road sign here. What's the road sign say? Animals ahead. It says it in English. So we are... England, North America, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, or particularly touristy parts of the world. So it doesn't actually help us much. It helps a little bit. Every little bit can help pull it together. This would probably also be significantly easier if I travelled around the world a lot more. As is, even though I might well be a wizard, I have an office job. Dandy, hello, hello. How are you doing today? You nice and ready to rest and recover from your stream? What have we got here? It's a bus route. King Road, not South Africa. No, I was going to say this tree looks too cold weathery to be South Africa. But it could be. Works access. I'm thinking our roads aren't that nice. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, these guys are painting the road. Do they have a sign on? Oh, they're not painting. I was thinking these guys, especially not where that's trees on both sides. Yeah. So my thinking here is we could be in... I'm thinking this could be New Zealand. Wait, no, wait. These guys are driving on the left. There's not many countries that drive on the left. You're still recharging, wanted to plop your broomstick here. Well, your broomstick is greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoy plopping yourself down here. Driving on the left. So driving on the left is very, very small. So it's India, the UK, Ireland, Malta, Cyprus, not Cyprus, Australia, Malaysia, Japan. So we've got a little bit here, a little bit here, here, or this part of the globe. But given that this is English on the signs and it looks pleasant, like this place looks like it's a reasonable temperature. It doesn't. Thank you very much for a health check, Dandy. I shall get to that once I know. I need to put something down. We're on the other island. We're in New Zealand. Give me a sign here. What is this sign now? It says, "Welcome to South Africa." It doesn't. Oh, Singapore. Okay. Right. Thank you very much for the health check. I need to go get a glass of water. I shall be back momentarily. Please wait warmly whilst I am gone. Where's it gone? And I am back. Hello, chat. Let me turn my camera back on. Here I am. Let's take a big swig. Great big stretch. And I'm properly sitting down. Thank you very much for looking after me, Dandy. Greatly appreciated. And let's hop immediately into the next round. Okay, so pharmacy with an F, Zapateria, Khan's car. So I'm. Thank you very much for welcoming me back, and thank you very much for sending me off. I do need to remember to actually look after my drinking habits a bit more. I'm a few cans. I say a few. I'm 2 cans of Monster in today. That was what lunch was. Because I've not done much today and I don't like eating when it's warm. How about you, chat? When it's warm weather, do you eat properly? I just cannot find it in me to... We've got flags. That's really annoying because there's multiple flags. So we've got for Brazil, Chile. I don't recognise the others. That could be Peru. BBVA, Banca Bilbao, or Banca Bilbao, I think it is. So, Spanish-speaking world. But I just don't like cooking when it's hot. I can't really stand it. I will have cereal or crackers. Or liquid. Why can you not have a local... make it a lot easier if you had a local country code in your email address. It's actually one of the things. So I've got a Hotmail account. I'm not going to say what it is because it's not particularly relevant. You guys don't need to know. Now my Hotmail address, if it's hot food, low potent, hot, yeah, absolutely hot, heavy food, can't deal with. Can't deal with it in this sort of weather. CL, we're in Colombia. We're not only in Colombia, I'm going to say we are in probably in the city. The kitchen becomes an oven. It's not just that the kitchen is in an oven. The kitchen becomes an oven. It's that I don't want to eat hot food because I'm already hot. I would rather have something cool and nice and chill. I'm going to say we're in Bogota, which I think is the capital. It's got the biggest lettering of any of the cities. We've got Barranquilla, Medellin. But especially because if you think we're looking around, we had that big hotel. We've got a lot of wide open streets, nice green park. I'm going to say this is definitely a city. Could well be the capital. Might not be. Lord Beaver, welcome, dear Lord. Please don't let me fuck this up. Chile. Of course, the other South American country that could be CL is Chile. Well, that was absolutely appalling. We got about half the points I normally hope to get. But I probably should expect that, because it's been a while since we played properly. And let's hop back into Azure Lane. But how are you doing, Lord Beaver? Azure Lane. So we're in Azure Lane. Azure Lane is a World War I and II sort of alternate history. If you are familiar with any form of what's it called? The term in Japanese or Eastern spirituality, Sukogokumi, where things that survive for 100 years become a living thing. That's sort of what happens here. Ships, you're good, tired and achy, need food and shower, but low energy. It's so warm at this point. I'm not sure I would. I don't think going for a shower at this point is worth doing. I think wait until you get. Why are you not doing sound? Why are you not doing sound? There's the sound. Going for a shower at this point, you're just going to get sweaty again in the next couple of hours. That is one of the nice things about Summit. You're going to Stab Night, Bob. That is a very, very common reaction. A very common reaction. Azure Lane is set in sort of World War II, sort of World War One, where you have the Azure Lane, which is Her Majesty's fleet, and the American fleet, the USS and HMS, and you have the Crimson Axis. The Crimson Axis are the Iron Blood, which are the Germans, and the Sakura Empire, who are the Japanese. Now, Crossway, it starts as a gacha game. I love the gacha game. I've played a stupid amount of it, whereas this is a PC and PS4, I think. Now, there's a lot more to it. There are the Sirens, who are sort of ghosts from beyond reality that are doing something. There's all sorts of shenanigans going on. But we will get into that in the future, because it's not massively important, to be honest. We will get into that as the story goes on. Now, we've added Neptune, manually add episode X. We've added story mode 9, character Rune. New episode was released. Nice to meet you, Commander. I'm Shimikaze, your secretaryship. I'll be your humble guide. Select the center icon from the main menu to play through the story mode, collect new equipment and make new friends whilst enjoying the story. If you'd ever like to change your secretaryship, do so by using the Y button or I key. What? You're going to switch me already? Okay, let's switch to Rune, because Rune is amazing. Rune is one of my favourite ships in Azure Lane. She's a heavy cruiser, which means she moves a bit slower than a destroyer. She does lots and lots of damage. She's also a priority research ship, which in game terms means she was never actually released to the open water. She was a work in progress. She is a ship that could have been. So it took a lot of grinding to get her, and wow, did it pay off. She looks like a heavy crew. She is ridiculous. She is... You have heard my thoughts on dere types before. I am not a fan of tsundere. I don't like the idea of someone saying, oh, I don't really like you. Rune is not just a yandere, meaning she hates anyone touching us or looking at us and will kill them. She is a yangere. She is just a berserker. She just rips people to shreds. Her stats back it up. She is a top tier user in the game. She is in my heavy fleet. She deals stupid amounts of damage. Her skills are ridiculously overpowered. Because she can switch her ammo type, and she defaults to switching her ammo type, you can give her guns that have a bad ammo type, and it just doesn't matter. Because now her shells set people on fire, because she does that. What the heck is it? Oh, the event controls. Y is display backlog, X is start skip mode. This is a record of a distant and beautiful planet covered in brilliant blue oceans. The people of this planet, however, have yet to realise the site of a great war. The Eagle Union, the democratic federation which values the principle of freedom and harmony. That's the USA. Royal Navy, the constitutional monarchy which prides itself in its glorious history of nobility. That's the United Kingdom. It's never quite clear whether Queen Elizabeth the ship is actually the Queen of the UK or not. It's never quite cleared up. She's at least the Queen of the boats. The Ironblood, the military empire which strives for phenomenal advancements in technology. The German Empire. And the Sakura Empire, an island nation in the east which abides by its culture of honour and tradition. Japan. A long-lasting peace has existed in this world, with these four nations at the centre, standing above the rest. Their defence is a special fleet comprised of girls with unusual powers called Kansen. As representatives of every nation, their existence is very important. The Kansen, wielders of powerful rigging weaponry, do not desire conflict, and by trusting and supporting one another, the world has remained safe and protected. Well, due to national interests, there were fierce conflicts during the two world-friendly matches, but there were no true threats, for world wars have gone on. But this time, things are a little different. One day, a mysterious group called the Sirens appeared suddenly at sea. They scattered strange technology and began to threaten the entire world. With the elusive Sirens and their unknown motivations at play, the tensions between the nations appear to be rising steadily. For some reason, the game is voiced entirely in Japanese. There is no way to put it into English. There is no way to just turn it off either. Today, let us observe the world from the perspective of the Sakura Empire. It seems the military exercise is just about to begin. Ha 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 ha! That's as good a laugh as you're getting, I'm afraid, chat. This is Tako. Tako is the first boat girl I ever married. I have very fond memories of her. Shining members of the Sakura Empire fleet, thank you for gathering here today. The weather is perfect, which means it's a perfect day for training. Everyone, yay! Today, you'll be working in pairs. First, conduct a mock enemy search in local waters. After, you'll head to your posts and begin a capture exercise. You can marry them. You can indeed, Lord Beaver. You can marry them. Well, you can't marry them because legally they're not people. You can give them a promise ring and settle an oath with them, which is once they are legally recognised as people, you will be able to marry them. It's treated as marriage in game. You actually do give them a ring. Part of the ceremony involving marrying them is you need to slide that ring up the screen on your phone over their finger. It's a remarkably clever little thing they've added in. If you do it on April Fool's Day, some ship girls you marry by unwrapping their breasts because they are bound up by ribbons, and some of them you marry by sliding the ring onto their feet. So there's a little bit of something for everyone in this game. Yeah! Oof! I knew this is what we'd be doing, but it's just so much. I'm feeling really nervous. Improve your technique while sharpening your ability to collaborate. This will be all great training for your survival skills too. Now, let's begin the exercise. Depart from the front and Vyodrai call. First up, Iron Army, Yukikaze. Iron Army, here I go. Yukikaze, Yukikaze the Great will handle this. Whoa, everyone's so impressive. What a great start. This is your first time, right, Shimikaze? Mine too. I know we're not paired up today, but I hope you do great out there. These exercises to prepare our nerves for true battle today. To be nervous now and to put the cart before the horse, right? Oh, you two, thank you for the kind words. Next, Kongo, Yamashiro. I shall go forth beautifully. Come along, Yamashiro. Ow, 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 ow. I'll try my best. Whoa, Kongo and Yamashiro are amazing too. Oh wow, I can't see any of those four at all. That's an incredible speed. Shiratio, Abakuma. Off they go. Ah! They all keep pouring out one after one. They look so beautiful. How are they able to sail away with such precision? Shimikaze just got really nervous. Shimikaze, are you okay? Yes, the destroyer Shimikaze has no problems to report, Miss Battleship Saruga. You seem pretty lively, at least. That's a relief. To be honest, I'm very truly happy to work with you today, Miss Saruga. Seeing how calm you are reassures me too. I see. Yes, if you're acting as our flagship, Miss Saruga, then all I have to do is follow you to the end. I always knew I could rely on a battleship like you. Well, this is only training, so I'm sure it'll work out. Please work out. Did you say something just now? No, nothing. Ahem. More importantly, we're next. Yes, they are all going to have male voice. I'm really sorry. I haven't been doing my voice training, so I can't give you female voiced form. More than that, there's about 400 different ships in the game. I think there's more than that. I think I've got 480, and of those a couple of spares, so there's at least 450 ships in game. I can't even do 450 male voices. Oh, you're right. Last is Shimikaze, Saruga. Go! Oh, Miss Saruga, you're going alone. Please wait. Let me move my cursor. The compass in the upper left shows the location of the nearest event. Selecting a red event will progress the story. If none are available, you'll need to search for green events. Occasionally containers can be seen. These hold useful pieces of equipment and should be collected. Silver containers have a chance of reappearing. If you wish to call upon your secretary, press the Y button. Let me change... No, okay. Okay, we can't give her anything. Okay, I guess we go back. Frozen from my face. I think that should have worked. Let me know if it didn't. Menu, no, that's not it. This is really annoying because I have a... Oh, we've got the event battle tower. I'm using a PlayStation controller, not a Xbox controller. I don't think I can change it. System. Let's have a quick check. Option. No, there is no way to change it. Okay. That makes things a bit trickier. Wow, I managed to catch up somehow. I knew you were fast, but your speed really is incredible, Miss Saruga. Haha, I suppose. Maybe it's because we rushed, but I can't even see anyone else around. It's kind of exciting to think we passed up everyone. Wait, could it be? I might have gotten the wrong route since I was so nervous. Oh no! Ah, what's wrong, Miss Saruga? I thought you'd want to relish in your victory, but you look pale. Look, over there, a distraction. Oh, what's that? A strange cloud, isn't it? Whoa, where is that storm coming from? That ship! Miss Saruga, what could that be? It looked like the weather turned stormy at the same time that ship appeared, right? It can't. No, could it be? It's sirens! What? What? I knew we were supposed to be out here running exercises to prepare for sirens, but did we really just run into the real thing? Yes, this isn't just training anymore. All because I messed up our route. What? Good luck. What? Let's pursue the enemy and capture them. Why is that what you want to do? Listen, first we have to make contact. Carefully, that's what the textbook says. Okay, contact first, then we capture them, right? Just drop the capturing thing already. It's way too rash. First, let's search for friendlies, then we can leave this area. Charging in the way you want to will only bring in trouble. I apologise. People tell me I'm impatient, but, you know, really, I'm just recklessly cautious. Curious. That's even worse. I think I just was a little bit too excited about seeing and engaging the unknown. I'm fine now. This Shimikaze is as cool as a cucumber. I'm glad we talked it out. Okay, Shimikaze, you'll have a very important role of a diversion whilst I retreat. You better be of some use to me. Yes, ma'am. I, Shimikaze, will gladly be your humble servant. Today I will gladly take upon the role of thy shield, Miss Saruga. Ah, why can't I tell if you're dumb or not? Oh no, Miss Saruga, we have enemies over there too. Huh? They just appeared here at sea. I can't shake them. Please make it. Kusen-style artillery. Yeah! Whoa, I know they're those mass-produced types, but she sunk them in one hit. Miss Saruga. Miss Saruga, I'm now a very deep voice destroyer. Miss Saruga, this is difficult to say, but I believe it would be easier to get everyone if we fought together. The Sirens. Are you telling me they have a whole fleet? It does seem that way. They're going to here to be fight. I guess this is going to get violent, but that makes it easy. Let's beat them down. I guess we have no other option. In that case, we'll silence the enemy's power. I, too, will commence my attack. Yes, let's give them a taste of our artillery. Formation, initial state. Currently, my only ships are Shimikaze and Saruga. Press the A button to deploy and begin the battle. When members organize into your main fleet are defeated, the operation will fail. Okay, well, I would like to add in Rune. Wait, oh, come on, let me add Rune. Okay, next character. Can I not? A is select. Right, here we go. Neptune has that equipped. You can have it because Neptune is not going to be here. Okay, that's good to go. You're good to go. You're good. We don't want Neptune. Saruga. Yeah, okay. We don't have anything. Okay. Okay. Back. Oh, right. Okay. X. Select or unselect. There we go. There we go. We start with Rune. There we go. We got it sorted in. Okay, so we're starting with Rune, who is a heavy cruiser. We then have Saruga, who's a battleship, and then we have Shimikaze, who is a destroyer. Battleships are your main fleet. They are very slow. They deal obscene amounts of damage, but they are very, very vulnerable to damage. Heavy cruisers are large damage, quite slow, but faster than battleships. Destroyers are very fast, very nimble. They're sort of your screening crew. Support fleet. Not enough points. Okay, I don't have any points to add them. We're going to have to progress because I don't have enough points to put anyone else in. Directional buttons to change character. Right mouse is use armament 1. Right trigger is use armament 2. Yeah, so basically the whole game is also very, very heavy fan service. Look at all that rigging. Look at all that rigging. Okay, so... so we need to circle round, blow everybody up. Oh, is it? No, it's right button I need to press. Okay, so... There we go. Right button. Where is... They're up there somewhere. Can't aim very high. We also have your passive, so we've just set up our... Oh, head towards the arrow. Oh, right, okay. I need to actually read the screen. That would probably help. So we have X. Let me pull up. What does the Xbox controller look like? That might help. Look like. Okay, so let's make that picture really big so I can see it. There we go. There we go. Now I can probably press the right buttons at the right time. Okay, so we have fireworks and... Oh, enemy ship in sight. Where is this enemy ship? Oh, up there. Why is my... There's the sound back on. Okay, we've got people back in the floor. Where is the enemy ship? Enemy ships are all dead. Where is this enemy ship? Is it over here? No. Oh, that's the edge of the map. Okay. They're up in the sky. Okay, let's just get our battle clear. That's nice and simple. Battle cleared. No ships destroyed. Clear within 2 minutes. So we get an S rank clearing. Each map has 3 victory conditions. So clearing the battle, generally no ships destroyed, and generally clear within 60, 120 or 180 seconds. Each one of those you clear ranks you up from B with just clearing it. No ships are destroyed or clearing within 120 seconds takes it to A. If you do it with all of them, you get an S rank. You get bonus rewards from clearing everything. You also get, as we can see down here, you get some items. So you get artillery, general and aircraft. This can be used to upgrade our weaponry. We get this, which can be used to buy new characters in the shop for our support fleet, and this, which is our level up. Here we go, everyone hits level 2. Woo! We ran wild! We've sunken most of the enemy ships! When it comes to unmanned mass-produced types, there are no problems for you, Miss Saruga. Your expression never changed either. So, mass-produced ships are sort of nameless ships. They have a class, and that's about it. As opposed to here we have Shimikaze and Saruga, who are named ships, even if they are part of a class. So the Saruga class, or the Shimikaze class, or the Hornet class, if we're looking at the US ships. There will be a limited, so 2 to 5 made in a class. They're very similar, they have similar skills, similar loadouts, but they will have slightly different stats based on how they were historically. Woo! I just didn't have any time to breathe. Now then, it's not fair to work for free, so I'll look forward to anything we can capture. You're still working that joke? I'll continue my search. Will you join up with everyone first, Miss Saruga? Oh, fine. I'll come with you. If I ever leave her alone, she's probably just gonna get herself in more trouble. Dang it. Let's pop you over here. You up here. Bring you up. Let's get everything on screen because... There we go. Everything's on screen now. I can see everything. At the end of a battle, you'll receive one of the ranks, S, A, B, C. The higher your rating, the greater the amount of rewards you'll receive. So try to aim for the high marks. So we've cleared that, so we now just move on to event battle. There's a lot of talking in this game. Oh, Miss Saruga, there's a very suspicious transport ship ahead. It's too obvious. This is probably a... Miss Saruga, I'll go first. I'll block it off so it has nowhere to run, then you circle around and close in on it. What? No, 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 no. This is a trap, no matter how you try and look at it. We need to stay away. Shimikaze, wait! Destroyer Shimikaze, here I go! Generally speaking, the destroyers are younger characters and are stupid. The main fleet, so your aircraft carriers and your battleships are older. So Yorktown is a slightly older character. Here we go, lots and lots of ships. Okay, so time to blow this ship out of the water. Now, we do actually have... okay, so I've got right button, right trigger as slightly different skills. I need to get out of the zone. We also have different cooldowns on each of them, so I need to make sure that I am utilising all my skills to get everything. Skill activation! Lock-on attack! Does a huge amount of damage on one ship. There we go. We've got the red reticules, so we've got them in our sights. Now, I do know we have the other similar game to this. So this is Azure Lane. Cancol is the other game that's similar to this. And Cancol is sort of the starting point of the game, where they come from. Cancol has an anime. Azure Lane has an anime. It's not great. There's a lot of fan service, even in comparison to the game. And I say that as someone who bought a skin for a character because of the fan service involved in it. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Phew, that was easy. Having to hold back during capture missions is way more difficult. I agree. Here, something's flowing out of our wrecked ship. What are those? Cubes? That's a unique shape, so pretty too. They look like crystal. Hi. I knew that was an explosion we heard. What in the world were you two doing? Ah, Ayanami, Yukikaze. That weird barrier that showed up slowed it down a bit, but we managed to break through. Are you two okay? Yes, Shibakaze and Mr. Ruga are feeling great. Oh, there was some strange wreckage of machines floating around. Was it that at work? Mr. Ruga and I, and the sirens. Hey. You engaged with sirens. He did something incredibly dangerous. You both could have sunk, you know. What? No, it didn't seem like we were very serious. It's not like, well, you're going to get so many different voices during this because I'm completely incapable of holding a consistent voice. The sirens, how were they in battle? Ayanami, now's not the time to ask that. A lot of good having you around, Saruga. Taco's going to get you for this one. Talking of voices, I do actually want to make mention of something that's going on next week because I completely forgot to mention this earlier. On Thursday at 10 o'clock UK time, which is 5.5 hours from now, except it's going to be on Thursday, which is 6 days away, so it's more than just 5.5 hours. Next Thursday, I'm going to be with Steph on Steph's Things. We're going to be playing a dating sim, and we're going to be voicing the characters in that. It's great fun. I've seen a couple of people do something similar. I have done something similar offline. It's really, really funny. It's great fun. I will keep you guys updated because I'm pretty sure we're just streaming it on hers side. We're not doing mine as well. It would be great if you could all come and give her a quick check out. Let's give her a quick shout out just so you can go and check her out. She has raided in before. She should appear recently. Where is she? Where is she? Here we go, Steph Things. We're going to give her a quick shout out. So go give her a follow. Go check her out. I like Steph streams. Does a lot of dating sims, and she's currently aiming to 100% through Hatful Boyfriend.
But you know what? If I'm Queen
That's an old model.
That means I am also vodka, because vodka is arguably one of the best potato forms.
She's not wrong. Potato has many useful forms,
Actually,
and
no.
vodka is a good one. But go check her out. Go give her a follow. We'll be live on her channel on Thursday at 10 o'clock UK time. It's about 9 o'clock UTC, if that helps convert it for locally for you. What? Really? I know we failed to capture anything, but... Just forget about that already. Just for today, you had luck akin to me. Yukikaze were great. I'm just glad you're both safe. Alright, let's head back. Ayanami is obscenely powerful as a destroyer. Oh, we've got a chest to pick stuff up. A charm will increase the drop rate for the following battle. Only if used before it, they can be found within containers on the map, among other locations. Once used, it will disappear, but if you select retry during battle, the effect will continue. If you return from battle, or if you lose, the effect will disappear. There are no refunds. So you do need to make sure to head around the map just to pick up everything, and retrying missions to get that S rank is nice because it means you get a little bit more money, you get all of the possible drops. Yeah, okay. Takao. Hello, Taco. My first shipwife. What were you thinking? Atago, her sister, was my second shipwife because they have skills that boost each other. Marrying a ship makes it much, much better. It gets a boost to its skill, a boost to its stats, and a boost to how much it likes you. Obviously, your shipwife likes you more than your ships. And also, the Japanese ships have fluffy ears and tail, and I am a weak man for fluffy ears and tail, chat. And thigh highs, but, you know. As I said, very cultured game that's got something for everyone. I'm really sorry. I sincerely apologise. The two of us were so caught by surprise and we weren't able to escape. Why were you giving me excuses? You went happily searching for sirens as if it's permissible because you lived. This has all happened because I didn't stop her? That's right. It's difficult to say that you fulfilled your role as a senior today. Perhaps a punishment is necessary. No way, Miss Suruga isn't responsible. Please, if there's a punishment, I will take it. Okay, that's one way of phrasing it, I suppose. I won't tolerate that. You put everyone here in danger. Hey, Takao, everyone was safe in actuality. There's grace for this, isn't there? And, honestly, I'm growing tired of seeing Shimakaze and Suruga so crestfallen. Good grief, this will not happen again. Come here, the both of you. Go already. Oh, and don't forget your written apologies. Yes! Goodness, what kind of person lectures for one continuous hour? It was very noisy. Kaga is an aircraft carrier. She and her sister Akagi are incredibly ridiculously powerful in-game. They will carry you through the early game. Again, like a lot of Japanese ships or Sakura ships, they have skills that give you boosts depending on their sibling ships. So if you have Kaga and Akagi both within your formation, they basically launch aircraft strikes immediately and just screen wipe. It's wonderful. If any of you want to get into Azure Lane, let me know. I will let you know my friend code so you can hop into the same server as me and we can consider setting up a clan. Because there are raids. Currently I'm in a clan for another site, but it's really not very chatty. And I've been playing since day one. I took a couple of months out at one point and I didn't play very hard for a while, so I'm not as well leveled as I could be. But I'm still max level ships with max level equipment, so I can help carry through some of those missions. Kaga, I thank you. I couldn't help myself towards such disappointing new recruits. Well, it's no matter. More importantly, we found some strange object coming out of the ships those two destroyed. It's made of an unknown material. That's concerning. Are they dangerous? We're unsure. Lady Nagato and my sister are also concerned. They'll be investigating later. I'll be joining them. I recommend you do the same. Understood. We'll be coming along as well then. No, we're going to continue watching the cutscenes. Miss Suruga. Oh, she's not even responding to me, all because I got caught up in curiosity and I've let down my wonderful partner. Oh, I got away with it. Just a lecture and a written apology. I'm so happy I'm still alive. I never want to see that girl again. I don't want to say it, but even though we got ambushed, she... Thank you. Huh? Miss Suruga? Yes, we're going to save game data. After Miss Suruga and I fell into that ambush with the Sirens fleet, something happened 3 days later. I, Shimakaze, have been ordered to appear at the maritime resort here where the higher-ups of the Sakura Empire are staying. Lady Nagato herself, one of the most important people of the Sakura Empire, has called on me. The resort is located in the Sakura Empire's territorial waters, but it's even difficult for Sakura Empire citizens to enter. To put it simply, it's a special area. That's why I'm kind of excited, I really am, but... They're summoning me after an incident like that one, you know. I know I haven't been called there for vacation. If this was any other time, I'd be here shaking with excitement, but right now I'm just shaking. Oh man, a guy did come for me, but... I'm really feeling like I'm stepping into a place where I don't belong. I already feel like I'm fainting. Welcome, Shimikaze! I received your call and have been waiting for your arrival. But even as your guide, I feel like I'm going to pass out. What's the matter, Yamashiro? Keep yourself together. The thing is, I'm just so careless. My sister Fuso said I should steel myself for work that requires responsibility, but I thought I'm already spent. All my energy, Shimikaze, it was gone before you got here. Yamashiro, at least hold on to me until you take me to the building where the meeting is. Here, take my last bit of Oxy-Cola. It should give you a little energy. Drink up. Oh, thank you. Glug, 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 glug. Woo! Do you feel better now? Thank you. I feel refreshed. I think I'm okay now. So, what am I doing again? You're not okay at all! Guide, you're the guide and you're supposed to guide me. Please take Shimikaze to Lady Nagato. Oh, I'm sorry. I really shouldn't lose sight of the reason why I'm here. Come, this way. Let's run. Wah! Don't run like that. You'll trip. Please, don't mind me. You can go on ahead. Like I said, you're the guide. How do I get there without the guide? I'll carry you, so show me the way. Hup! Oh, your back smells nice, Shimikaze. I think it's that way. Okay, let's double check what we've got on the map to pick up. Okay, can't go through the land. Anything up here? Anything up here? Nothing up here. Anything over here? Shimikaze wire indeed. I don't actually know what that means. I think it means I am Shimikaze, which is a weird thing to be announcing because we know you're Shimikaze. Ah, there we go. To be fair, the only corporated VTuber I watch, and I don't even watch her, is Salom, because she does the Dezuwa. I think that's hilarious, but I don't speak Japanese, so I don't actually watch her. I watch clips. I watch the highlighted clips. But someone else has put together. With some expert guidance, I was able to get here pretty quickly thanks to you. You should expect nothing less of a battleship. But I'm beginning to feel a little worried she won't find her way home now. Anyway, I have no time to worry about her now. I need to get inside the building. Oh, why is this building so big? It's like 10 times bigger than the hotel. I'm just completely lost. It's all over now. I have no idea where this meeting room is supposed to be. Should I ask someone else for directions? You there? What's the matter? Oh, thank goodness I was called here by Lady Nagato and I came all the way here, but I've never met her and yada yada yada. It's inexcusable for me to be so disrespectful before we even meet and this and that, you know what I mean? I see. So you have finally arrived. Everyone has been waiting. Goodness. Wait, do you know Lady Nagato? But of course. I am Nagato after all. Nagato is an absolute monster in game terms. She's got 4 huge cannons. She gives a buff to all Japanese ships, and she has a really powerful wave clearing mechanic. It seems you've not understood the importance of what I've said. I will say it again. I am Nagato! Goodness, I miss a few ceremonies and now no one can remember my face. Perhaps it was a mistake to leave Yamato to... Oh. She fainted? Lady Nagato, why are you yelling out here? Akagi, this is... Oh my. Ara. Did you do any way with the ill-mannered guest yourself? No, she fainted on her own. How did one go conducting a resuscitation? Do I need water? Oil? Water should suffice, don't you think? Let's see. I have a water bottle we can use. She struck her with it! Ah! How on earth was I? You're finally awake, impudent girl. You are in the presence of Our Lady. Lower your head. I just remembered everything. My disrespectful actions. The only way I can apologise now is by slicing open my stomach. Will you? Wait. My word, I do not think this conversation can calm down at this rate. Let's just change locations. Nagato is one of the exceptions to the normally battleships are more mature. Now this should do. New recruit to join our Sakura Empire fleet. Speak your thoughts on the current scenery. We're not far from a base, but this ocean, it feels so pleasant. This serenity is great for one's altitude. It feels nice to splash over my legs. The water here isn't murky at all. I'm really sorry for anyone who joins and has to put up with my really appalling squeaky voice. But that's how things are gonna go. It makes me want to take off. This expanse is endless. As far as the eye can see, it's just a wash of blue. I feel it cleansing my soul. Rivers that say the ocean is the same wherever you look at it in the world. But, like people, oceans have personalities too. I'm glad. I feel like it's been some time since we've seen Lady Nagato in such high spirits. Yes, it was a fine idea to bring her here. What did you say your name was? Oh my, I had already told you. Have you forgotten? It is important to allow them to name themselves, is it not? Yes, I am Shimakaze, the destroyer Shimakaze. You are related to the number 1 class patrol boats. No wonder. I sense a wind that is different from how you appear. Now then, Shimakaze, we will discuss why you were called. Yes, as you wish. I heard you fought the sirens the other day. Apparently, you fired first. Is this correct? Yes, I did engage them. We can set that point aside for now. There were no injuries after all. What I want to know is how the sirens reacted. What sort of weaponry did they possess? Was there a commander? No, I saw no commander. It was a fleet of mass-produced units we've only seen pictures of in our textbooks. The siren weapons were nothing unusual. We already know the things they carried, and in terms of power, they were below average. Yes, they weren't a real threat. When returning fire, I didn't seem they had any real strategy. Their reflexes were animal-like. Perhaps they just happened to be placed in the ocean. Still, their great numbers are something to be concerned about. Now that I remember, there was a transport ship passed for mass-produced boats. That is true. I heard this report from Saruga as well. I also heard you failed to capture any of them. I'm so sorry! It is fine. The fact you are safe and able to discuss this is sufficient. So, from the ships, what came out? The cubes! I don't know if the sirens actually called them, but that's the shape that they were. I heard of quite a few of these cubes. Very well. May we recapitulate Shimakaze's story for a moment? Indeed, we may surmise that the unmanned vessels were deployed in order to protect the transport ship carrying these cubes. I believe so as well. I'm most honoured we're of the same opinion. What is it? I understand very well that I'm quite ignorant, but what relationship do you and Miss Akagi have? I am much like a regent to Lady Nagato. You can leave the lady for now. There is no need for formalities in front of a young recruit like Shimakaze. I am merely illuminating the distinction. Please, pay it no mind. I see. Oh, I think someone is coming! Ah, that must be Kaga and the others. Here you all are. I have returned, Lady Nagato. Assist Akagi. Oh, you are... Shimakaze, why have you been called here? Could it be you've been disrespectful to Lady Nagato? No, I'm just here because of the incident from before. I've been keeping quiet for the last few days, I promise. How noisy. Do not lose your composure. It seems to have increased our numbers a bit. No matter. What do you have for me? Right. About the mysterious hexahedrons found at the location. Well, I have bought a few. Oh, the cubes! Wow, so these are the rumoured cubes. They seem to possess a beauty that is difficult for me to associate with sirens. Sorry, need to keep drinking. It's exceedingly warm. They are made from an unknown material. That much can be inferred without even touching them. This is my first time seeing such a cube. Yes, these hexahedrons are inexplicably cubes. The hexahedrons? Cubes! Kaga, it seems the name has stuck quite quickly. At this point, we should just go with it. One of you could have at least backed me up. Oh, very well. Cubes it is. So, the cubes. Yes! So if these cubes, even though they've been in the ocean for some time before we got them, they weren't wet at all. They didn't sink, they didn't float, they ignored physics and just stayed in place in the ocean. But currents didn't faze them. So, what does this mean? We don't know. They don't make sense. They exist in this world, sure, but they ignore the very laws of nature. They aren't very different from mines. The possibility's there. They're protected against currents. They can move on their own too. Close to sea mines, could it be that they explode? Explode? Haha, well, we observe them for an entire day, and it doesn't seem like they'll be exploding anytime soon. However, being they're on a siren ship, we can't fully guarantee that they're safe objects. Additionally, we have cubes that are left in the sea are beginning to move, as if they have their own will. My, how horrible. This is quite creepy, is it not? It seems we'll be leaving Sakura Empire and enter Eagle Union waters. I'm not sure what will happen after that. Could this become a diplomatic issue? There is little above our pay grade, so we came here searching for guidance. Akagi, my sincerest apologies, but will you please lend me your wisdom once more? Lady Nagato, you must trust Miss Akagi very well. There is no one in this world who comes closer to Akagi when it comes to the Sakura Empire and unusual strategies. You mustn't rely on me so much, you know. However, as this is a difficult situation, I will allow it this one time. Unusual strategies? It better not be any sort of sinister plot. So what do you plan to do? If we're reckless, we may agitate the sirens, or maybe even other nations. Then we must simply do this right. This is to immediate send communications to the Eagle Union, and to the Royal Navy, and the Ironblood as well. Together, with the 4 nations, we will conduct a joint military exercise. Oh! Miss Shimakaze, she can't read Miss Akagi's thoughts at all. It makes me feel useless. I do not understand either. Akagi, this seems very complicated, does it not? Tako, do you understand? A military exercise? I think it's quite interesting. Tako, don't think too hard, okay? How rude! Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses! Heh. Well, I understand it just fine. You'll use the military exercise as an excuse to manipulate the other nations, yes? Kaga, what a cruel way to phrase it. We're merely presenting them with an opportunity to help a noble cause. If we contact the other nations, what will we do with the Hexa cubes in the end? Will we split them among the Union, Royal, and Ironblood? Those siren ships were destroyed in our waters. We found those cubes. It's our responsibility. Well, if they're not too dangerous, that is. I see. So the Sakura Empire really will capitalize on the situation. I cannot say I admire this plan, but... Aside from what we'll do with him, we should not reveal our circumstances, so I agree with Akagi. We should be careful of the Ironblood as well. Yes, you're right. Ironblood is devoted to researching siren technology. If we hand them the cubes, they may act recklessly, right? Smile, smile. Could you please just tell me if my inquiry is correct? Perhaps we should leave the Ironblood out of our exercise. I feel that would create a different problem, Akagi. We should make sure all 4 nations are on the same page. We'll be recovering those cubes in secret, after all. If we leave anyone out, we should only be inviting more scrutiny. You're quite right. Very well. Then let us keep step with all 4 nations. It seems our conversation is just about finished. And please, we do not need more bloodshed. Akagi, I am counting on you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As you wish. Oh yes, Shimakaze. Perhaps I can task you with taking care of communications within the Sakura Empire. Would that really be okay? Unfortunately, I understand so very little of everyone's conversations. That is, in fact, all the better. Okay, so now we'll need to prepare a schedule and find a venue. You may use the sea resort. We have no festivals booked for set time, and it is a perfect gathering place, is it not? You are absolutely right. I will take you up on that offer. Tako, will you assist with the preparations? All right. Understood. Then does that mean I get the most troublesome role of liaison? Let's move, everyone. Off you go. Off you go. Sister, you are always so rough with everyone. Typical. I'll get going, I guess. Me too. I can do this. Oh, newbie, you have such pretty eyes. This is a fine opportunity. I hope you get along well with the Sakura Empire. Let's become even happier together. I'm so scared just to be in the same room as these people, but I'm so happy that I get to be included in this inner circle. I know I was the only one summoned, but I wish I could have brought Miss Saruga too. I'm sure that would have really livened things up. There's a lot of reading, chat. A lot of reading. Oh, Kaga. It's you, Saruga. Glad you made it through yesterday. Did Tako and Atako's lecture teach you a lesson? Yes, I was just writing my apology too. I see. I hope you are growing from this. What are you up to, Kaga? Well, Sister has once again tasked me with something troublesome. I want to go out with the heads of each nation. Is that so? It's so sudden. I apologise for bothering you. It's no matter. So, what about you? How are you? What's the matter, new recruit? Have you lost your way? I can guide you. But please don't tease me! The meeting with my sister is over now, and Shimakaze went home following the Red Boys. If you don't see her, you went the wrong way. I was under the impression you were worried about your partner. Was I wrong? No, you're not wrong. Thank you for telling me about it. I'll head back. It'll be almost impossible to catch up with Shimakaze by foot, but you just try your best. See you. Oh, we got an event. I need to actually get into the event, not just miss and zoom past, because I do some zooming past. Zooming past is not my best idea, but it happens and I accept that. Because I'm bad at driving. I'm not bad at driving. Aye, hello, hello. How's your favourite wizard degen doing today? Today I am being a wizard of culture. We are looking at all sorts of international fetish bait, basically. No, I don't want to skip the event scene. How about you? How is my favourite grizzly pirate bear doing today? I hope you're doing well. Good grief. What the heck am I doing? I came to see Shimikaze in order to do what? Is it because of our relationship as partners? I did give her my thanks, although it did sound like I was talking to myself. Do I really want to interact with people? That's just such a mood. Do I want to interact with people? The answer is generally no. Is the weather even worse than before? Huh? Shimikaze, what's she doing in the middle of the ocean? Who is that next to her? I'm sorry. Please, just let me go. I'll make it up to you someday. I promise. Dangerous looking girl. So she's one of the sirens. The sirens are also ships of culture. They have lots of tentacles, lots of leather, and really futuristic looking rigging. So far, we have not been able to summon any of them in the game. People will go absolutely bananas as soon as we get one. People were on tenterhooks for getting this one. Mostly because of the spats, if I'm being honest. People were obsessing over the spats. Azure Lane players are cultured. Can't blame them. I got into the game because I've really wanted to get into Kankol for ages. The problem with Kankol is it's Japanese only, and you need to start dicking about with your computer settings so that you are in the Japanese region to play it. Azure Lane was released in the European App Store in English. It's not voiced in English, which is a shame. But there's about 500, there's at least 450 ships. So I can understand them not wanting to get it voiced in a second language, because then they'd have to probably get it in Chinese as well, and possibly look into Spanish and French, Korean as well. If they just leave it in Japanese for everyone, then everyone except for Japanese gets treated unfairly, and I guess that's okay. Someday isn't good enough for me. I won't take that answer. You know what it means to pay your debts, don't you? Oh, please, can't you let this go? I can't fix this. Could you at least let me call someone who's good with tech? What's she doing with that dangerous girl? I'm pissed. My precious rigging, everything is ruined. So when will it be? When's that person going to come and fix this? Even if you ask me with just excited, sparkling eyes. They're not sparkling, they're glaring. Your friend has a feral look in her eyes. What nation is she from? Why is that? Just looking at her gives me chills. I felt for some pleasant feeling somewhere before. Oh, if only Miss Saruga was here now. What? Saruga, you say? You bring up an interesting name. It's about a girl can do something about this. Oh, well, how do I put it? She's like a partner who's firm to point out my faults. She's tough but fair. Though I don't quite know what Miss Saruga actually thinks of me, but... Oh, nice. How very nice. I've got some interest in a blossoming relationship like this. Is that so? Then you'll call her here right now, yeah? Oh, well, the thing is I don't actually know where she is right now. Gah, don't look this way! Hey, you've been looking over for a while now, but who are you? I don't know her! What? Shimikaze covered for me? I see, you're a passerby. Yup, that's alright. Okay, I'm going now. It's more fun to have you do the voices for them anyway. Yeah, getting me to do the voices is probably quite fun. Of course, we're not consistent with the voices. I can't do girl voice. So that you get a variety of squeaky voice and normal form voice. Like femme form is a while off. One of these days we'll get voice training and I'll do a femme form stream. I'm actually quite tempted to hello Auxilia Genome. How am I doing? I'm doing quite well. We're currently playing Azure Lane and enjoying the view. How are you doing? I hope you've been doing well. Just a sec, since you're here, I'll ask you instead. I guess some kind of shootout happened here the other day, and you see, my precious machinery here was destroyed by a wild bullet. I'm really sorry, it was desperate because I was fighting sirens and I couldn't differentiate. I was wondering what you thought as an outsider. This one has been apologising this whole time. Doesn't that just sound so interesting? You're giving out headpats to everyone and they don't want you to stop. Fair enough. Headpats are very, very important. So, if you'd like, you can even shoot her with your own riggings for me. What? If real bullets escape, you could just shoot blanks, I guess. It's okay, right? She's just a stranger. No need to hold back. Or, as I suspected, you were just worried about your little friend. I guess I could just shoot you instead. This girl, she's saying this knowing exactly who I am, and she's asking me to do the ridiculous. I don't shoot at people outside of exercises and battles. I'll leave home handle to the two of you. Pats accepted. Yes, head pats accepted. Head pats are super accepted. I do need to get a head pat redeem set up and automated. Because I have Leo on board now, I can get things actually working by default without needing me to do anything. I just actually haven't utilised it to the full yet. You have what? Leoran board. So Leoran board, let me type this in chat. Leoran board is a piece of software that you can use to automate your redeems and all sorts of commands. It plugs into OBS and to Twitch. So, for example, if you look in my channel point redeems, I have got Get Me Wet, Get Me Hard, and Add a Wiggly to Screen. They are all automated. We can also probably add in a headpat redeem. I just need to find a headpat GIF. And I could also add in, I do have, where's it going? Not that one. There we go. Get Me Hard. Yes, yeah, it's deliberately named that, Auxilia. One thing I've learnt about Twitch is that it is full of degenerates. So the option to Get Me Wet and Get Me Hard, absolutely, that is something that you guys will do. Which is why it's put at 1,000 points. It's like Triggerfire. Yes, exactly like Triggerfire. But it's not just putting an overlay. So it can actually add sources to OBS. So that's just added an overlay and it's added sound. Get Me Hard, on the other hand, removes a previous source from OBS and adds in the gnome! No! This gnome was proudly made by Abstract. Abstract is one of my mods. I say one of my mods, I think he's my only mod. That makes you a gnome! Yes, it makes me a gnome. I think they're great fun. I think they're great fun. Can't spell gnome without genome. I mean, you can, because there's only the one E in gnome. Yeah, it makes me a garden gnome, so I'm made of clay, and clay is kind of hard. It's not like I'm going to electrostim myself. That's an idea. Personal note. Add electrostim redeems. Let Twitch bully me. Why are you letting yourself get swept along by your opponents? What? You! Name yourself! Me? I guess you can call me Purichi. Purichi? You don't look like you're from the Sakura Empire. Are you a tourist? What? What's the matter all of a sudden yelling like that? Well, something like that anyway. This is Sakura Empire waters. Not only that, but this territory is used for military exercises. Why would your belongings be in a place like this? That's because I dropped them. It's not normal. Civilians can't even get close to this area. That broken machinery looks military related. Or am I mistaken? She's a ship girl. She's a ship girl. Why did you think she's a civilian? You don't get civilian ship girls, or unless you do. If you're going to pick a fight with a citizen of the Sakura Empire, you should first reveal your identity. Is there anything wrong with this assertion? Why, you don't get full of yourself. That's enough. What? Time is up. Purichi, return. What? You don't get to tell me what to do. I'm in charge of these waters. Yes, that's true, but I hold the rule of supervising your actions. So what do you make of that? If you choose to cause any further mischief, I'd end up reporting this to Zero. Is that okay? I mean, I don't mind, but if that won't work for you, then you should return at once. I'll wait for 3 minutes. That is all. You get to live for now. Who was she talking to? And how? The water's getting rough out there. Be careful. Why are you worrying about her? Miss Saruga, you saved me again. Is that so? Well, whatever. Should we return to base now or what? Yes. I have so many things to think about, but it's no use. My brain isn't working. That's a mood and a half. Back to base we go. Oh, it's an event battle. We finally get another battle. This should be enough seating for now. Ayanami, will you secure the expansion of the dock? Yes, of course. I'll request supplies from Akashi if need be. Ikazuchi, Inazuma, Hamikaze, Yudachi, they'll be helping as well, so it'll be alright. I apologise asking you to stretch yourself so thin to take care of this. We should thank you, Takao. Tako, you've taken care of us destroyers even with your increasingly difficult schedule. These situations have really just been another part of my training. It isn't difficult after all. It's admirable. Honestly, I find more difficult in keeping up with conversations with Kage and the others during our meetings. I see. I understand. Also, I've been feeling a heated gaze for a while now. It's sudden, and it makes me feel a little embarrassed. It makes it hard to respond. Ayanami, don't say it like that! Sigh. What's the matter with you two? Shimikaze, it hasn't been long since I've seen you. You're acting like both your engines have stalled. To be fair, I'd like an exorcism. Well, that's not exactly my area of expertise. Are you in trouble again? Because I don't have a cure for that. Taku, we should open one of the practice spaces for them. There isn't anything scheduled here for the rest of the day, so that'd be fine. Would you like to try shooting with the test equipment to test your riggings? This may alleviate some of your gloom. Would that be okay? Well then, I'll gladly take you up on your kindness. So we are going to continue with our fleet of Rune, Saruga and Shimikaze. We're going to use the Tiny Luck Charm. Just immediately use it, we're not going to save it. Battle Basics, Lock On. The area enclosed by the white dotted line in the centre of the screen is the Lock On area. If you catch your enemy in this area, a small red circle will appear and your attacks will automatically hit the area. If the green circle appears, they're out of range. Press and hold the A button and you will begin a lock-on attack. Multiple enemies will be targeted with red circles and the attack will fire when the A button is released. That's Akashi. Akashi is very, very useful in-game. She does a lot of selling. So this is our test, I guess. Oh, it's firing torpedoes at us. Don't do that. Like so, right button. So you can see the right button is the third option along the bottom right of the screen. This is my standard shot, and there is a cooldown on it. But you can charge it up. We then have the right button launches torpedoes. A launches a giant attack, giant lock-on attack, and then we have X, which I didn't manage to use because we ran out. Oh, we got MI Shiranui, MI Ice, Rusty Bow, and T1 Artillery Pack. Everyone's leveled up as well. Azure Lane, the mobile game, is absolutely something you guys should be interested in playing. If you're at all interested in gacha games, it has probably the most generous gacha rates I have found in a game. But also, you don't need to worry about the gacha rates because there's quite a lot of ships come through. Even the bad ships are quite useful. The top tier ships are miles better, but that's only really a problem once you hit endgame, and hitting endgame will take you a while because you need to level up and grind in the early game. So you can just play with your favourite ships, and to be fair, I kind of just play with my favourite ships quite a bit. Oh, of course, I diligently ran around and gave notice to people about the joint military exercise that Akagi requested of me. Quite a few people are involved, and not just from the Skura Empire. I don't need to tell you, the whole nation is very excited. Oh, that's right, I haven't seen that one menacing person, Puruchi, at least since that last encounter. A lot about her, including her affiliation, is very mysterious. Her happiness about her rigging seemed honest, though. That was real. If I were to get another chance to meet her, I'd like to talk to her face to face after I somehow figure out how to fix one of her riggings on my own. If I didn't run into Barichi, I keep getting chased around by Oba and Akashi. They're burning with journalistic passion. So again, these are more ships in the game. Akashi is a repair ship. Don't really use her much because there's not much use for repairs when I can instead just murder people. And Alba, I don't think I've ever used. Because by the time I got her, I had a well-developed couple of fleets. I will probably use her at some point in the future because I'm currently aiming to get a couple of unlocks and then we'll be leveling up the entire fleet. I've been tempted to try and play Azure Lane, the mobile game, on stream for you because it's a game I really enjoy. The problem is I do a lot of it on auto because you need proper timing to do it, and so it's more like a management game where you need to try and make sure that your team is all ready to go rather than like a first-person shooter. Before I knew it, a week had passed. Time went by so quickly. The first day of a joint military exercise was upon us. Now then, it's time, Miss Saruga. I'm so delighted to be standing with you side by side once again. We just happen to be walking through the same entrance. That's all. Whoa, I have a long face. Oh dear, Miss Saruga, do you not like me coming along with you after all? Well, don't panic. I said no such thing, did I? I'm just not sure I like to be involved with something so flashy. I see. Now that I remember, this is your first time at the marine resort, isn't it, Miss Saruga? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. Hagrid, if he was a very small Japanese destroyer girl with rabbit ears and red eyebrows on her fringe. In fact, there's a lot that's different between Shimikasi and Hagrid, and I'm not particularly sure I can say that Hagrid is at all like her. This is still just an exercise, isn't it? I know it's on a larger scale, but yeah, I don't get why people are this excited. No, Mr. Ruger, this exercise is a very important reason for being here, which I must refrain from talking about right now. You look like you want to say something. No, it's nothing at all. Please get in a better mood. I'll move my gaze away from Mr. Ruger. Kongo and Yamashiro, Ajax and Unicorn. Ajax is absolutely a dummy character who calls you her little piggy, so like I said, it's something for everyone in this game. And who's in the group in front of him? Unicorn, can you not find your passport yet? Perhaps I'll go find some piggy to go find him. There we go. I'm sorry, I'll find it right away. Unicorn is a precious bean. I apologise, I trust you're all from Royal Navy, but I'm still required to verify that everyone's passports are in order. And, of course, maids. So many maids. the Royal Navy is just maids and princesses and, yeah, no, it's, and royal knights, cavalry officers, yeah, but women in uniform. Yeah, it's... I'm so sorry, chat. I say I'm not a degenerate and then I show you all of this. Oh no, of course, this is standard protocol. The loss of her passport is our error and there is no need to apologise. I'll call some staff to help look for it right away. Oh, for Yamashiro, I believe that is white... I can't tell whether that's white patterning or that's flesh. Given we see some white here, I get the feeling that this is sort of fabric. But there is that little skin dentation, so it could be either way. I'm so sorry, I hadn't realised how baity this was. I normally play this on a small screen, so the details are kind of lost. And then you're seeing them on full screen, like, oh, yep, no, that's a lot of thigh, lot of armpit, lot of feet. Oh, yeah, we've got the ass crack. Oh, Miss Saruga, she's going towards the passport. Really? Is this what you were looking for? Oh, this is it. This is Unicorn's passport. Thank you, miss. Unicorn, please, you mustn't lose that again. Thank you very much. It's quite all right. Miss Saruga, of course it was you. Oh my, you're quite the smooth one, aren't you? Are you insinuating that the Royal Navy doesn't repay our debts? Lady Ajax, please do not hide your thanks behind such words. Anyway, I wish to thank you as well. Please, allow me to repay you. And look how delicate her guns are on her fists. And of course then she's got the hip-mounted huge cannons as well. And a choker. On a lead. Oh, yes. Yes. I must be going now. Everyone's getting close. Of course, the anime actually just has Kaga and Akagi touching each other. Not too explicitly, but that's also quite baity. Baity as in bait, rather than masturbaity, as in fetish bait. I'm really not helping myself here, am I? Miss Saruga, I'm sorry, no, it was amazing of you to give quick help to visitors from another innate nation. I stood out again. Miss Saruga, I wonder if something bad happened to her in the past, because she stood out. Well, I can't ask her that right now. I just want to help. It might feel like I'm getting in the way at times, but I just want to ask your permission to assist you. Okay, I get it already. This might be sudden, but I need help with something right away. Yes, anything you need. Show me to the meeting hall. I don't know the way there. Unfortunately, time isn't something you can kill. Come on, we've made it this far. Let's go to the opening ceremony together. Oh, such a pain. All we have to do is listen to a few speeches. It's not like we have to do anything. It'll only be a little while. Come on. Okay, we've done battle 1. We've got an event. Now, while we've got people here, while we've got a cutscene, it's time to do some shout-outs. So we've got Ai is a great... Ai is a grizzly bear pirate captain. You've been doing a lot of GTA at the minute, but you also have been doing... What was it? Little Bunny? That was a point and click last stream. Definitely go check Ai out. We have Auxilia Genome. Now, I've not managed to catch any of your recent streams, I'm afraid, because they tend to happen when I'm in bed. And what a fantastic jump scare. Do you have any clips, Auxilia? It looks like you do. Auxilia also did a fantastic piece of art. Go check him out on Twitter.
Come on.
So go see that.
You got way more
Definitely,
moves.
you got a couple.
Oh, you just kicked my nuts.
Abstract, my mod, has one clip. He goes through and deletes all of them, but that's the only one he's got. It's an absolutely incredible piece. I've loved seeing it come together, and I loved the edits you were showing off in Discord. As did Elliot. I think Elliot really enjoyed it. And of course, we won't tell Hess. We won't tell Hess at all. No worries, no worries. This is something I say quite frequently. I feel that we're all indie VTubers. It's always good to point out, oh yeah, these guys are also indie VTubers. Go check them out. Because a lot of the people I watch are people I have found through other VTubers, as opposed to people I have found myself. I'm really, really bad at finding new people. I like hang out in James's chat or Blythe's chat, and I see a clip and I go, they look fun, I'm going to go check them out. And I do, and I've been really enjoying them. I have no idea how I found you. I'm sure it was through someone else's shout out. Thank you very much, sweet wizard friend. And I feel a statement that resonates with me quite a lot is a rising tide lifts all boats. That's why is she not wearing any underwear? Why is the Chinese boat not wearing any underwear at all? She's just wearing an apron. Zhao Shonghao, good morning. Underwear is too restrictive. Yeah, no. Those clothes, are you from the Dragon Empire? The panda stole it. That'll be it. But no, she's a frontline ship. She just doesn't need underwear. She likes a nice healthy breeze around her privates. And lieutenants and colonels. And perhaps captain. Those clothes, are you from the Dragon Empire? The Dragon Empire is China. Yep, I'm surprised you caught that. You're cool. Why are you here? Do you happen to be going to the opening ceremony for the joint military exercise? That's right. I thought I could just follow where everyone is going, but it turns out I was following tourists. It was dangerous. The Chinese ships, or Dragon Emperor ships, I don't have very many of. There is enough to make a fleet, They have incredible viability when you're fielding a fleet of them, and they work together. But I don't have many of them in the base game, which makes it a little bit trickier to make them useful. They're not bad. They're not bad, but they don't make quite as good use if you don't have multiple of them. Oh, sorry, just got a pop-up, wanted to check. Alright, pop you up, pop you up. Yes, that would be nice. Pink Eye will be happy to join your party temporarily. Until we reach the meeting hall, Pink Eye will fight on auto, but I'm strong, so don't worry. That's a wonderful offer. Granted, it's only a 3-minute walk from here to the hall. Wait, really? Nice healthy breeze. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, Aye, for the clip. Wait, really? We super appreciate clips here. I try to share them all. I haven't done it recently. I try to pop all of my clips on TikTok, Twitter. Ah, we got a gold box. Special order gun. Let's see what we can add to Rune. Special order gun. Ooh, 25% more damage. Yes, thank you. Do we have any? We don't have any better. Do we have any better gun? No. Okay, so I'm going to strengthen this gun. And you can see strengthening the gun costs some money and some artillery parts, as we see over here. So the tier 1 artillery parts will be good for the first couple of levels. That increases the power and will possibly decrease the reload. We can't upgrade that. Can we strengthen it? We can strengthen the torpedo. Now, the reason I'm only upgrading Rune is because Rune, you only really need one ship to make your way through the game. You don't particularly need a full fleet. And Rune is one of my favourite ships. Probably my favourite in the base game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome all Canton and non-Canton alike. My name is Akashi and I'll be your host and referee for the joint military exercise. Yeah. The Sakura Empire has meticulously curated this huge event for the whole world to enjoy. Well, as meticulously as they could have planned in about a week's time. Yeah? Eagle Union, Royal Navy, Ironblood, yeah? And to all those out there who offer their support, yeah, thank you so much, yeah. The Sakura Empire's reach is incredible. It'd help if I could remember whose voice was whose. Kaga, she worked really hard, didn't she? I hope the Dragon Emperor will come to be called out one day. First things first, yeah, let's have the organiser of this lovely event, Akagi, give the first greeting, yeah. Esteemed citizens of the world, thank you so much for coming out today. After the last world-friendly match, we saw the unity of a nation strengthened. We feel it is time to test our strength once again. This opening ceremony, as well as the military exercises after, will be broadcast simultaneously to the entire world. Let us show the whole world once more the wonderful efforts of all Canton, and to my doubters out there, wondering if old Akagi is up to something again, please pay extra careful attention to this broadcast. My hope is that through these exercises we will better understand each other and make the bonds between us even stronger. This joint military exercise will make some waves, and my hope is that this will cross nations and their people. A crosswave. Oh, they said the thing! Thank you. Thank you, yeah! As our colleague, I'm concerned about her inability to not sound like a final boss. Yeah, she's very polite though, yeah, so that's nice, yeah. No need for your pointed remarks. Of course, the other fantastic ship girl we need to talk about is Friedrich de Grosser. Friedrich de Grosser, let me show you her because... No, I don't care about the Prussian king. No, no, no. Frederick de Grosser has... Let me see if we can just drop this in. Let me see if we can just drop you in. Nope, that didn't work. Can we copy the image? Can we paste the image? Here we go. This is Friedrich de Grosser. Oh, we probably should hide that. Well, this VOD's going to have to be nuked. Yeah, oh my indeed. She is a battleship. She is absolutely fucking incredible. I love her. She uses stupid amounts of damage. She murders everyone. And she sings. What more do you want? Of course, she's also German, and therefore, in-game, is evil. I'm willing to accept that. Oh, but what Akagi just said is true. I can guarantee it. Yeah. As someone who can substantiate that, our big guests will now enter. Yeah. First off, Eagle Union's Enterprise, please come in. Yeah. Enterprise is ridiculously overpowered thanks to the game. Thanks to the game updates, though she's no longer quite as dominant as she was to begin with. Dominant in like the meta. In the early game, Enterprise basically, if you had Enterprise, you'd win. If you didn't have Enterprise and you went into PvP, you'd lose. You needed Enterprise to play competitively, much like Mewtwo in Pokemon Red Blue. People of the Secure Empire and of the entire world. I was invited here by Akagi. I've come here with my friends. I'm Enterprise of the Eagle Union. What? The real deal? I can't believe it. To see her with my own eyes, this Shimakaze is beyond words. Ooh, I don't get it, but I'll act surprised. I'm not the best orator, so I can't promise this will be an easy speech to listen to. Please, bear with me. During the last World Friendly, I was able to see the marvelous fighting spirit of the Sakura Empire. The world got in some matches that got business involved, but it was okay. As a participant myself, I'm glad we could make a pledge to peace together. Honestly, I was a bit worried how the Sakura Empire would see us. Hornet, Yorktown, and I were bandaged out crazy after each battle. I had to wonder if we'd start to see the Eagle Union as a little shady. I mean, the doctors even told Yorktown to rest for 3 months. She only gave it 3 days. There was just no other way. I'm sure anyone could see we were a wee bit understaffed. In the end, it just meant there was a limit to what we could do. Though it was difficult, it proved to be an invaluable learning experience. This time around, we decided to bring a diverse team of vets and rookies so we can be prepared for just about any situation. Starting with Akagi, I'm looking very forward to standing alongside and supporting everyone who's going to be standing on that stage with us. That is all. Thanks for listening. Don't you just love my American accent? Thank you, Nya. Please take your seat over there, Nya. Wowee, I thought you weren't good at giving speeches. You really outdid yourself there, Nya. It makes me wonder, if you've been working so hard at polishing your public speaking skills, are you trying to run for president? There's a thought. Perhaps it's best we don't give you more stage time, though. We don't want you to get too famous. You were the one who invited me, Akagi. True. Well, I commend you for not running away. Heh! You know, considering you were the one who invited me, I think it'd be a lot scarier for me if I didn't show up. I appreciate the Eagle Union's sense of humour, but it'd be nice if you didn't speak of us as if they were so scary. Sorry, you're right. I don't find you frightening at all. Oh my, you underestimate me, don't you? No, I definitely see you as someone who could be a wonderful rival. That's all I'm trying to say. Now kiss. Oh wow, they're shaking hands now. To believe the world system is having such bad blood, incredible. Nya. Alba, are you filming this, Nya? Oh, you've been filming this whole time? I didn't have to ask. You're the best, Nya. Were they actually stepping on each other's toes that whole time? Let's check the tape. Nope, all clear. I'm so glad that they are friends now. Our next guest is a very special one, Nya. You know, it was really an effort to come out here, Nya. It was really, truly difficult for Kaga. Pay me no mind. Just hurry and continue. Understood? Yeah. Now let's watch and be amazed. The Ironblood's Bismarck. So Bismarck brought me back into the game after I had stopped playing for a couple of months. Sabaton released the Bismarck song. It's really, really funny. Bismarck has been in the game since release as an antagonist. And the British, of European and American release coincided with the release of Sabaton's Bismarck. I don't know whether Sabaton was brought into this or whether it was just the song was released and went, right, okay, let's release Bismarck. The Korean release was just, hey, Bismarck, she's in the game now.
It's Ironblood, Siren Researcher.
So she's a real person after all. Amazing! Amazing. Well met. I am Bismarck of the Ironblood. As this is the first time in a while I've appeared publicly since the last world-friendly match, I am unsure what sort of expression I should have here. Is this an appropriate expression for the role I am filling today? Yep, you're doing just fine. Thank you. I can't believe the Eagle Union has given me a stamp of approval. Will it come with a high price? While the Ironblood will be participating in a position of cooperation for this joint military exercise, I am confident our rigging is more advanced than anyone else's, thanks to the research and analysis of science technology we've done. That said, Z-23 and Prince Eugene will be taking part in this, with U-81 as support personnel. You may see the worth of the Ironblood's technology for yourselves. Thank you, Dandy, for looking after my throat, because God knows I won't. You won't be participating, Bismarck? I will only be supervising this time. Oh. How underwhelming. But this one may very well end up being a final boss, so we'll leave her alone for now. All this voice acting needs hydration. Acting is a strong word, Dandy. A very strong word. But thank you very much. But Bismarck was my first ship to... Rune was my first ship to hit max level. Then they increased the level cap, and Rune was my first ship to reach max level. Then they increased level cap again, and Bismarck annihilated Rune, going from level 1 to level 125 before Rune could go from level 120 to 125, because Bismarck was just that good. Bismarck was genre-defying for the battleship class, and is still pretty damn good. We like Biscuit. We like Biscuit. It's good voice acting. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. What accent is coming up next? I think we get a British accent next, which is good because I am British, so technically I don't need to do an accent. I just need to talk in my normal voice and not put on a silly voice. Although the Japanese have been having a British accent, so I might need to go ultra British. Thank you for your speech, Bismarck. And lastly is, can you guess? Nya? Our esteemed guest from the Royal Navy will now be making her appearance. Welcome, Nya. What the fuck? I wasn't doing a silly voice this whole time. No, the silly voice is just how I talk. This is my normal talking voice. I'm sorry, Auxilia. This is just how I sound. I'm British. I've apologised for being British before. It's in the Doki Doki Literature Club stream. I have apologised for being British. Pip pip tally ho! Hello, good day there! This time has come for javelin to shine. My great strength is a force to be reckoned with. This is unexpected, yeah? I better talk whilst I have the chance. Who is that girl? She's cute, isn't she? But why is she here? I'm jealous. Hello, I'm Javelin, and I'm here representing the Royal Navy. My hobby is making bento, and my favourite fashion styles lately are... Alright, PR time is over. Yeah. What? Yeah, time's up already? We have the life of Queen Elizabeth and Warspite, the great favourite here. Hood, please show up already. Yeah. Oh, I need to do another British accent. Hood is another day one. She's another lovely ship. She's very, very nice. Pip, pip, tally-ho, I apologise for keeping you all waiting. A lovely day to you all. The glory of a Royal Navy, Hood, has now arrived. Hood! I guess it's expected they couldn't call Queen Elizabeth. Ah, but it's Lady Hood. She's so beautiful. I can see that, but Bismarck is acting strange. What's the matter, Bismarck? You seem frightened. Indeed, and what in the world could be the matter? Apologies, I will take my leave early. Wait, Hood is smiling at you. Allow me to explain, yeah? At the last World Friendly match, Bismarck and Hood were... HALT! Wah! I think I'll refrain from saying anything else, yeah? No one needs you to repeat what happened. I'm really, really sorry for any Germans in the audience. Bismarck is just going to wander all over Europe. And I use Europe very broadly for what she's going to sound like. I have been told that my German attempts dip into Polish, Russian, and occasionally into Indian. So I apologise in advance to all of you, everyone, for what is going to be inflicted on your ears. If I knew Hood would be coming today, Kaga, you. What did I do? All I did was invite her. She came of her own accord. Please, resolve the issue with her, if you must. Why yes, Kaga is right. I believe I will do just as she has suggested. Not every interaction will go well. Time, circumstance, the very nature of fate. Disagreements and sour feelings are inevitable. I recall that in the latter half of a world-friendly match there was some rough play that deviated from the typical match format. There truly was. You're close. However, we could... Oh, I skipped forward a little bit, so there was some rough play. Huh? Upon this stage, the Takagi so graciously prepared with all members of the Royal Navy, I wish to show how we should truly act. And to all those who will respond to this, I wish to nurture a true friendship this time. This is the will of Her Majesty. Although she could not be in attendance today, I look forward to our mutual efforts. I need another drink. Now, while the important people from each nation are here together, Miss Reporter, it's time to record. Yep. Alright, should we line up? Maybe we put our arms around each other like we're on a real team? This for? I do believe that's a stretch. If it is to give the impression that we are cordial, I am fine with anything. What to do? Akagi, hands. Let's shake hands. Very well, let us do so. Is this acceptable for you there? Are we going to interlace fingers? Are we going to be true degenerates and we're going to premarital hand-holding? Goodness me! Oh, nice idea, Lady Nagato. Right there, right now, the four nations will participate in a very firm handshake. 4 people shaking hands at once. Go team! Amazing! We're all friends after all. This is so touching.
It'd be lovely if this peace could last, but...
You can't say something so scary so easily. We've finally reached the end of our opening ceremony. Before the match tomorrow, we'll have an exhibition match in front of the big shots. Yeah? Oh, they're going to do that too, huh?
Oh, I just want this to be over already. It was interesting to listen to, but I just feel so tired already.
Would all the Kansen who are named please come forward? I wonder if they'll call me. Oh, Penka, I'm going to make a wish for you to get picked. The first person is Shimakaze of the Skora Empire. Me? I wasn't picked. Sorry, I feel kind of bad. The second person is also from the Skora Empire, Ayanami. Oh, it's me. Ayanami, when you level her up and unlock her full retrofit potential, is ridiculous. She has such a stupidly high torpedo stat. Torpedo stat. She melts everything. You put her in the front line, as long as she's surrounded by some bouncers to try and keep some of the damage off her, Ayanami just destroys things. Just melts through them. Unfortunately, she's a little bit frail because she's a destroyer. Destroyers are not well known for being able to take hits. Haha! Yukikaze the Great, have lent you some of my own luck. Accept it with gratitude. During the match, we'll be using modified blanks. They look great, don't hurt if you get hit, and are environmentally friendly. Yeah? I see. Shimakaze, it looks like we'll be doing this practice run together. Don't worry, I'll go easy on you. That's good to hear. Thank you for going easy on me, Ayanami. But I see Fubuki and the others in the audience. They need to see me perform well, so I'll go easy while going all out. Which is it? Help me, Miss Suruga. I'm going to get beat up in front of everybody.
Only you and Ayanami were chosen, right? Do your best.
Since we're here, it'd be nice if Suruga fought me along with Shimakaze. That sounds interesting. I'll allow it. Yeah.
What? Woo, it's wonderful to have management that plays by ear. Base handicap will be good to have while I face my juniors. Ayanami, you should act in moderation. Let's go. Come on, Rune. Show them what's going on. That's Portland. She's an American ship. She's actually incredibly powerful if you get the right layout. I don't use the right layout for her. In fact, I don't tend to use her. That's Ayanami. We're going to destroy her. She has a sword because drive me closer. I want to hit them with my sword is a valid tactic. So we're going to circle around back, get our shots off. Come on, let's try and get that red lock on. And fire away. Lock on activation, massive damage. Okay, come on, get those shots off, get those torpedoes in. Come on, can we get that? Can we melt her down? The big problem with playing as a heavy cruiser is the reload times are appalling. If I move to... Here we go, here's Shimakaze. So let's... So, Shimakaze doesn't have a cooldown on her shots. She can just repeatedly fire with no cooldown. Ah! Scarlet of the Desert, thank you very much for... Ghost Grown. Let's switch back to Rune. How are you doing? Are you enjoying the terrible voices and the destroying of tiny Japanese ships? And the lag. So we've got M1 Ayanami, so we are going to be able to build Ayanami later. We got the torpedo part, we got the rusty bow, we cleared it within 120 seconds, no ships destroyed. It is not... Look, I'm voicing female ships. And one of them talks like this.
I think we're allowed to call it terrible voice acting. I won't be too ashamed. We're on the right mic setting as well. That does help that I've got my mic set up in the right place. Ayanami, Tsuruga, Shimakaze, good work, yeah? How's that match with your fellow Kansen? Loud applause. It was quite the ceremony. The audience in the hall and my little sister are most happy. Goodness, the Skura Empire is tough. I might have lost if they fought like this during a world-friendly match. I am honoured by your praise. I'm certain the leaders of the Skura Empire will be greatly pleased by as well. Were they using our company's Vikings? They progressed in an instant. We cannot let myself sit idly. Oh, goodness! Your eyes sparkle as soon as weapons are discussed. It's the only part of you that is childlike, isn't it? Although I do find it is so charming. What are you trying to say? Alright, let's wrap it up. Our opening ceremony is complete. Have a safe return to your homes, everybody. Whoa, it's over! I'll say it just in case, but the real matches are tomorrow, you know. Great work. Your match with Ayanami was incredible to watch. Pink Eye doesn't have a voice because I can't even remotely attempt to now do a Chinese accent on top of this. So the Japanese ships are British, the British ships are super British, the Americans are American, and the one German ship is vaguely European. The Chinese ships are also just standard British. The Russian ships will also be vaguely European if they show up. I don't know whether the Russian ships were a thing back when this was released, and I don't think they've been added. Nah, she was going easy on me. I'm still not that good. What are your thoughts on this, Pink Eye? Vaguely European, he says. Look, I'm vaguely European. Pink Eye will be appearing on the 5th day, so I'll be taking it easy in the hotel for a while. Goodbye. Okay, so Miss Tsuruga. Wait, you're going with Pink Eye, but this is the perfect time to... Oh, dear. Okay, oh, we've got lots of events. Lots of battles. What else have we got to pick up? Anything else available? Nothing up here. Nothing over here. Okay, we've got a couple of events and the red event. So let's go talk to the Bismarck.
I mean, I don't know what else you could call it other than vaguely European. It looks as if two people are speaking together. Goodness, I felt my lifespan shortened during those opening ceremonies. That's quite an exaggeration. Hood seemed quite friendly, don't you think? I couldn't have predicted Hood would be there. I didn't think there would be any malice here, but... Referring to it as malice is rude. It was doubtful Hood would come at all. Why worry about something like that? Humph! I suppose that is a sound argument. That is a sound argument. It is curious, however. As busy as Hood is, she came here with such great excitement. What are you suggesting? Certainly not malice. Mischief might be a more appropriate term for that. To be treated like this even after I participated? This is why I'm tending to you now. It was ultimately your choice to get involved. Why did you? You, of all people, should know we can't turn back someone who could saying, I'm heading to Ironblood right now. That's how it is. We are allied nations, after all. I have to be able to manage you nicely as well. You take advantage of others' goodwill. You were able to speak to Hood, even amidst all the excitement. Perhaps uneasy for your heart, but it wasn't a bad thing, was it? Yes, I've lost you. You are more horrifying than Akagi. Heh. I'm obliged by your compliment. They're having a friendly conversation. Best to leave them be. Okay, let's skip all the talking and go to the red event so we can murder. That's what you're here for. You're not here for the lesbian ships. You're here for shooting people. If you're here for the lesbian ships, you're in the wrong place because I can't show it properly. You need to go onto Reddit. Miss Sakura Empire Base also has the role of being an inn. I returned while following from Miss Saruga. I was tired from a day's match, so I slept like a log. That night there was a military exercise, no, an incident of the nations having a pillow fight, but I'll talk about it later. Okay, is it just this one? It's just this one. Nothing up here, down here, because sometimes things spawn in between matches. Ahem, yeah. Excellent weather today. It's beautiful. Worldwide broadcast prep is good to go. Yeah? Heh, we've kept you waiting, Canson. Breakfast, I've eaten today, I promise. I'm not starving. Welcome to Sakura Empire Waters. Nya. The fish have already been evacuated, so the stage is yours and yours alone. Nya. For the first day of this joint military exercise, we'll show you the exploits of the Sakura Empire. Nya. This includes a tutorial, so please listen. Nya. Is it difficult to be motivated by a simple exercise? Well, we've prepared an objective for everyone. It's these mysterious cubes. Nya. Cube! That's from that time! I see. The objective is to recover the things we scattered. This isn't good. I can't slag off. There are a ton of them floating in shallow waters, nya. Scoop them up as you find them, nya. You can use sonar to detect these cubes. Hitting the button repeatedly would get tedious, however, so we went ahead and marked your charts in advance, nya. I want you to remember that if you search for marks, you can clear this, nya. I also have some tempting news, nya. For the joint military exercise, you can team up with anyone at any time, nya. Whether solo or team play, the objective is to gather the most cubes by the end of the first day's exercise, nya. We'll select an MVP too, and get lots of footage, nya. Please don't film me. However, don't get too heated, we're tracking damage, and if we say anyone get too fatigued, I'll use my Akashi authority to force you to rest, nya. Also, wait up, just for this explanation, I'm switching, nya. Nui Nui, can you speak for me, nya? What a pain. If you call me that, those who you won't know who you're speaking of. I will introduce myself. My name is Shiranui. I don't usually speak like this, but today I will be taking a little of your time. Oh, she's the person from the shop. During the exercise, I will supply equipment and rigging, however, we are offering them for a fee. You're talking money? But the stronger one's rigging, the easier it'll be to deal with opponents if you can obtain regular rigging fitted for cost. For those who are broke, maybe I can get something for you. There are more than just cubes in that water you can trade, nya. If you bring me something really rare, I could get you some special items, nya. I will also buy unused items. If you wish to reduce your luggage, then please ask for me. If you have any business with me in Nui Nui, please call us from the menu. Nui Nui, thanks for explaining to get... Oh, she's already gone. Nya, she really is a ghost, nya. Now, let's collect ourselves and the joint military exercise, or rather, the Great Cube Contest has now begun, nya. Do I need a Catboy model in future just so you can make me nya repeatedly? Nyaring for Catboy model. I mean, I could get a Catgirl model. Someone, I still don't know who it was, got a Femform Skeb. Thank you very much, whoever that was, if you're here. We've got up here and here. Take a shot every time form says nya. That is going to get very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed, because I don't actually know where they all are in this, and I will add them. In the shop, you'll find Shiranui store as well as the research facility that Akashi runs. You can buy and sell various goods with Shiranui. With Akashi, you can exchange various goods for items. Item availability changes as the story progresses. In addition to the regular lineup, there exists good finds that appear with a certain probability. These good finds will disappear once you conduct a battle. There are some good items that you can only obtain once, so be careful while selling. So, between every battle, we need to go and pick up anything that is any loot around, just in case there's none. Okay, we can't go. We can go over the main island. Can we go over this island? No. We can go over the main island. We can't go over the bridge. Go into the event. Take another big swig. Alright, it looks like we can get cubes here, Miss Saruga. Hey, why are you here, Shimikaze? Now you ask? No way, there's real reason we've been out together for a little while now, after all. I work better when I'm alone. Could you go away somewhere? Oh, then I won't get in the way. I'll go over there. Strange, I can't find any cubes. Am I being tricked by Akashi? I can't even get a single one. Miss Saruga, is it okay for me to come back now? Good grief, you're too fast. It would be really silly of you to come back empty-handed. Huh? Huh! I found one cube over there! I see. Then we have one between the two of us. Let's keep at it. You know, I just realised you have an immature side to you, Miss Saruga. I mean, not that I hate it. We've got an event. Check for boxes. Check for random items. There's none. Down here. No. Let's do a quick check. Oh, we've got the shop. Oh, we've got a good find. Research facility. We need Y. Okay, can we... Oh, we need items to get... Okay, we can get the special order gun if we had 11,000 gold. I have nowhere near enough money for that. Okay, so we can't get anything. Oh, we can get funds from trading in the rusty bow. I still can't get anything because I don't have anywhere near enough money. We've got homing torpedoes. And in the shop, we can buy more items. A fuel filter. When dashing, invincible mode will be extended and it adds to our speed. We're just going to buy for one. And we're then going to go into our dock. Give you a fuel filter and give you the quad homing torpedo. She currently has the quad torpedo. So this is just a flat boost. Currently it goes... So it gets a slight boost... Okay, it gets a slight decrease to power. Slightly quicker reload. Oh, how on earth do you get those 1,000 points to unlock those ships? Oh, we can unlock these support ships. Let's unlock Akashi. And then we can add Akashi to our support group. Hopefully she gives us a boost to something like the reload speed. Woohoo! There are 5 cubes here! Good, good. We can rest for a little while now. I hope so, but... Oh, we've got an event battle. Lovely. We can actually murder some people with Rune's new guns. Currently, the ship I'm trying to unlock in Azure Lane is Agir. Agir is another cruiser, I believe, for the Kriegsmarine, the Iron Blood. You need to get a ton of experience to unlock these priority ships. I need another 2.5 million. I'm 11% of the way there, so I need something like 2.2 million experience with Iron Blood ships to unlock a gear. Everything else is unlocked for it. It's only get that much bonus experience. It's going to be horrible. Hoping for an event which I can then just grind through. And that way we can unlock her, start leveling her up, and go through the endgame content with her, because she's ridiculously powerful and she's got a fantastic skin. Oh, here too, there's 5 more cubes here.
Don't overdo it.
Really? Do you don't want to aim for MVP?
No, why would you want to stand out?
Well, I'm a little interested in the reward. Why? Do you not want to stand out with Saruga? As I figured, this question is a landmine when it comes to Miss Saruga, or rather, a sea mine. Everyone of the Skura Empire, is your cube gathering going smoothly? Yeah, I'll now announce everyone's cube count. Oh, Takashi's announcement! The current frontrunner is Atago. Her cube count is over 100. Impressive! Yipes!
That's ridiculous. That's too much. Could it be that different charts were given to different people?
There's a huge difference in cubes per person. Let's ask our teacher, Miss Karga, for an explanation on this. Yes, hello. This is Karga.
You again. Just how many things are you in charge of?
Firstly, it's important to understand that you do not need to be so straightforward in the way you collect your cubes. Huh? Akashi, the cameras. Turn from on Shimakaze and Saruga. Looks like we'll have a good example.
Careful, Shimakaze. Someone's coming.
You two look very gloomy, you know. She's got the same voice as Shimakaze. That's deliberate. It's not because I'm limited in how many voices I can do. You two look very gloomy, you know. Oh, it's you, Yukikaze. Are you here to tease us? Please spare us. We're just taking a short break and... Oh, I found some cubes in a place like this. What a coincidence. Ah, those are the ones I found and set aside to pick up later.
You came here knowing we had cubes, didn't you?
Of course, we're using the same charts after all. Yukikaze looked out and easily obtained cubes. Yeah. Now in last place we have Shimakaze and Saruga. Only 6 cubes between them. Now I wonder what they'll do. Or have they reached their limit?
Kaga's really trying to rile us up.
Wait, please give back our cubes!
Hey, Shimakaze, watch out, don't chase her.
Ha ha ha! Shimakaze, Yukikaze the Great, don't even need to deal with you myself. Akashi, please, go ahead. Okay, yeah, request accepted. Yukikaze's fleet, set sail. Okay, we now need to murder our sister ship. Mass-produced battleships have appeared.
I'll lend support.
Support fleet. Akashi. Akashi gives... Every 20 seconds we gain some bonus health. That's okay, I guess. That's Helena. Helena is the dev's favourite ship. She is ridiculously overpowered. She has a stupid amount of skins. She is a cornerstone of high-end fleets. So we can blow those ones up in 1 or 2 shots. Set off our everything. There we go. Okay, we've got our... Oh, she's outside the area. There we go. We send off everything. Got people flying up there we need to deal with. Planes. I do like that we have slight tracking on our shots. We don't need to manually control them. Okay, we've got the X. X is that one. Emergency! That's not good. Boss fleet. Mine is a little different than yours. Oh, wow, look at that. One shot wipes out everything on the horizon. And mass shot from the rigging. Look at that, we shot down the entire air fleet. Oh, you've got another one. Get more homing torpedoes going. Okay, we don't need to take out the planes, we only need to take out the ships, and we did that. Saruga has got her sword out. Obviously very important to get your swords out. Oh wow, Akashi leveled up quite a few times that go. Gah, what the hell's going on? Why would Akashi deploy mass-produced fleets from a conversation's direction? I didn't explain everything, yeah. We're using mass-produced fleets in regular exercises, but rules say you need to ask us, yeah? And based on each member's request, there is a limit, but we'll deploy a mass-produced fleet. Leave it to us, okay? I'll deploy them when it's most exciting. Amazing! What entertainers! Then you should have deployed my mass-produced fleet just now, too, you big dummy!
We have no time. We have no time to complain. She's now a heavy smoker. Someone's coming again. Let's run for now.
That's my Pam voice from Stardew Valley. That's what Pam sounds like in Stardew Valley. Apparently it's now also what Saruga sounds like. Anything to pick up? Nope, nothing to pick up. My, are you running into some trouble, Nya? We've been in quite a pickle for a while now. Then I'll give you some helpful information. As new recruits, I'm sure it's difficult to call two other members, especially in your situation.
How understanding. So,
at a time like this, use for A points, given as bonuses during battle. If you use them while at the dock, you can bring the others into your fleet. Yeah.
Amazing. Now I can finally team up with someone other than Shimikaze.
That's a cruel way to put it, Miss Saruga. Fine then, Shimikaze will team up with someone else. Wait! I can't seem to do it. Two things. Firstly, for our support only, depending on your points, I, Akagi, and Lady Nagata will be under your command. Feel honoured. Second, the A points needed vary between members. Even if you invite someone, sometimes we can't fight based on other things. Nya.
I see. Either way, we need to collect A points, right?
I can't go back to the smoker's voice. I'm sorry, I'll ruin my throw. When we're deciding on who to invite, let's decide together, okay? Let's scout other ships in the dock. In the dock. So we don't have enough points to recruit anyone. We can. Oh, cool. They level up regardless of whether we have them or not. Let's recruit Shiratsui. Let's have a torpedo command. Increases our torpedo. Okay. So increasing our torpedo isn't bad. It means we will be able to fire off torpedoes slightly quicker. They will deal slightly more damage. Better than not having anything. Oh, we've got a battle. Another battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for battle.
Oh, it's Yamashiro. How is your cube collection going?
Shimikaze, don't talk to them. They're the enemy right now.
Haha, Saruga's right. I'm a ruthless cube hunter right now. I was going to call her worthless. That would have been very, very rude. They call me Hunter Yamashiro.
There's no limit of ingenuity.
Now, Shimikaze, you'd better hand over your cubes peacefully. Ha ha ha! Tough luck, Yamashiro! Yukikaze actually just attacked us and now we have no cubes! So...
Shimikaze, you...
Eek! Miss Saruga, please forgive me. Wait just a moment. You were saying we don't have to pick him up.
The situation's changed. If we stay the lowest rank like this, what do you think will happen?
Oh, I guess we'd stand out in a bad way. That would be pretty bad, wouldn't it? Goodness, don't get all excited and ignore me. Well, I guess I'll give you some of our cubes then. Wait, Yamashiro, don't you decide that without me. We're low on cubes. We're going to be the last if we do that. Oh, yeah, that would be bad. I'll take it back. What a flip-flop! Since it's come to this, let's have an honest battle! Okay, so we can now add another support member. Attack. We need one more one more ship, and we'll be able to go through. San Diego is an idol. I I love her. She's lovely. She's got fantastic anti-air abilities. But she's not hugely worth keeping. Because the anti-air abilities, normally you'll have someone else doing it. So we're just going to strafe around her. Oh, okay, we defeated the boss. Where's everybody else shooting us from? Lock on action. Blow everybody up. We fired at those guys. Is there anyone else locally we need to take out? Ooh, green gem. Ooh, green gem. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Emergency. Kongu enters the battlefield. Mine is a little different than others. Here comes the super ridiculous battle that wipes out everyone and we just get a clear. One shot, one kill. Very level. I do really like battles where you get the XP goes to all your characters. It helps keep you at a vaguely similar level. You don't need to worry about, oh god, I'm needing to now use the underleveled characters, or I'm needing to use characters that are the right level but I dislike them. You can pop one or two of them into battle, get that experience from one or two battles, and then bring them into your front line or your main character if you like them. Of course, we're not going to be doing that because we've got Rune, and Rune is lovely, but... Alright! We've taken all their cubes! Oh, Yamashiro and Kongo will have to rest for a while due to excess damage to their rigging. Both of their movements were lackluster. The damage they took... Oh no. Both of their movements were lackluster. The damage they took from the previous battles must have affected them.
Who exactly did you fight?
It was Ayanami. She's extremely determined and it took all we had just to escape her.
Yikes, I don't want to run into her.
What next, Miss Saruga? It seems we're not in last place. For now.
Let's keep on moving. But carefully. Also, Yamashiro, Kongu, I'll make sure you stay here as long as possible.
What? Saruga?
Saruga's mass-produced fleet. Circle them and wait for these two here.
Gotcha. Yeah, request accepted. Saruga's fleet sets sail. Wow, that was a bit mean. You're a demon, Saruga. Miss Saruga, you're overdoing it. Hey, if it's too much for you, maybe you should quit already. Thanks for your concern. We're just bullying them. Okay, we've got an event battle against Ayanami. We've got an event box. We need to pick up the box. We've got an event battle down here. We've got another box. Ooh, high angle director. And a Browning as an anti-aircraft. So let's have a quick check around because we've got two boxes. There might be some more scattered around. Oh, we've got an event. Okay, so we have Ayanami. Let's take out Ayanami. Childhood rival battle. Let's go. That person over there is Shimikaze and Saruga. Atago is currently pulling ahead, so I can't be distracted. Please, play with these children instead. Akashi, Ayanami's fleet. Please go ahead. Okay, yeah. Request accepted. Ayanami's fleet sets sail.
Yeah, even though they're mass-produced, they look strong.
Let's attack. That's Atlanta. I don't use Atlanta. I have never used Atlanta. I can't tell you anything about her. I'm terribly sorry, chat. So we're just going to strafe. Just down. That was not too challenging. We've got the planes. Don't need to worry too much about planes. We just need to... Let's fire off our torpedoes. Okay, so 3 sets of torpedoes will sink a boss battle. Oh, I need to get out of the blast zone. And send off our torpedoes into the side of the ship. Get out of the blast zone. You're defeated. Get out from the corner. We've got planes up there. That's not what we likely need to deal with. We just need to move over and trigger the next stage of a battle. Here we go. Emergency. And here we go. Blast that one. send off our torpedoes. One set of shots, next set of shots onto the bridge. Is it down? Let's get out of the blast zone. Oh, come on. There we go, enemy defeated. I like the waves don't seem to do anything, we just skip through them regardless. But I like that there is that movement on the waves, we're not just on a flat plane of glass. Even if functionally we are on a flat plane of glass. We won, but it looks like our army's already moved. Thank goodness, let's leave it at that. For now. We had another event battle down here with Taco. Taco, give us your cubes. Well, I was hoping to focus on my cube fishing, but it seems I've got no choice. We can leave. Taco, witness the results of my training! Witness me! That's the spirit. Shoot at me. Come now, Saruga. Don't hold back. Ah, good grief. Here I go. We still don't have enough points. So I want to save up for Graf Zeppelin. Because we like Graf Zeppelin. And look at the fleets that have been set up at the side. We've got the special fleet, the Beasties, the Ribbon fleet. I don't understand what they are, but I'll accept them. I'll accept the predefined fleets. That's Kongu. I didn't know Kongu was in Azure Lane. I don't have her, so I've never used her. I thought they didn't use her because she was such a pivotal character in Kankol. Ow to you as well, Shimakaze. Oh, where is the next ship? Okay, let's fire off all torpedoes. Fire off all shots. And another set of torpedoes. Get a final set of torpedoes off. Homing torpedoes in on the enemy. Where are we going? It's over here. Is it actually over here? Is it actually... Oh, we got an emergency! I will not disappoint you! I mean, you probably will, because here comes my giant Tuhu style shot. Oh, it didn't work. Let's launch everything. And you're destroyed. You're destroyed. Fire off our torpedoes, fire off our guns. Fire off our major artillery barrage and you're destroyed. There's another enemy ship somewhere we need to fight. Where is it? Oh, it's clear. Okay, we're done. Ooh, 60 recruitment points. That takes us up to 100. We're 1 or 2 fights away from being able to get Graf Zeppelin. Graf Zeppelin is another German ship. I love the aesthetics on the German ship because they use the red, black, and the large metallic rigging. So the Sakura Empire are all animal girls, and they all use a lot of. Basically, they have their ships bolted onto them. They also tend to wear Japanese-style uniforms. For the maturer ones, that does tend to be the Admiralty uniforms. For younger ones, it tends to be God, I sound like a perfect. It tends to be schoolgirl outfits. The American ones often sort of wear cowboy uniforms. The British ones tend to wear cavalry officers or redcoats. KMOS tends to wear the World War I era style clothing. Some of them step slightly towards the Hugo Boss World War II era. But also they have that red, black... schoolgirl outfits. Yeah, you heard me talking about... So each of the different factions has a different style. For some reason, the Japanese faction are the only ones made of animal girls. The entirety of the Japanese faction are animal girls. And they also tend to wear uniforms, either naval or schoolgirl, depending on how old they are. The Iron Blood, the German ones, wear a lot of leather. and have the industrial style mechanical beasts strapped to them with giant angry glowing snakes. Yeah, sounds like anime. Absolutely sounds like anime. The most degenerate game ever. I gotta be honest, this is not the most degenerate game ever. There was a game that popped up on the Steam sale and I was thinking, oh, that looks like something I could play. Where you've got to try and stop kaiju attacking. And then I watched the trailer and I'm like, oh right, no, okay, there's actual penetration in this game on screen. I probably can't play that on Twitch. Probably. Just getting a sneaking suspicion there. Although, interestingly, Corruption of Champions is not banned on Twitch. I've never played Corruption of Champions. That was a little bit outside my strike zone. But it's not explicitly banned on Twitch, unlike, I don't know, Yandere Simulator is. Which strikes me as odd. But what do I know? I'm not part of organising everything and going, yep, no, this game is absolutely too obscene for Twitch. Germany wears black leather outfits, Japan wears schoolgirl outfits, and we're animals. So we don't all wear schoolgirl outfits. If we have a look at Taco, I'm probably saying it's wrong, it's probably like Takao. She's wearing a probably non-regulation Admiralty uniform. Shimikaze is... I'm not sure we can call... Oh, thanks very much for the clip, James. Thank you very much. I'm probably going to have to delete that clip. Please, Lord, don't let me fuck this up. We were winning in numbers, and on top of that, you seem mainly focused on not dropping cubes, so... No matter for circumstances, a loss is a loss. You've gotten stronger, Shimikaze. You too, Saruga. How are you doing, James? I hope you are not keeping yourself too busy in this heat, because, God, it's hot. Thank you. There's still some time until the exercise ends. Let's compete again later. Doing well? I'm glad to hear it. Penetration? Yeah, no, but it's just a game that has full-on, you need to fuck the Queen of the Kaiju to stop the Kaiju attacking. I'd thought it was going to be like a bit more subtle than that. But no, it's just, the more orgasms you give the Queen of the Kaiju, the less she destroys Japan. This is Atago, Taco's sister. You can tell them apart because Atago doesn't have tights that go all the way up. She has garter belts. Also, her ears stand up, as opposed to Taco's, which are normally down. This game is how much it's something called like Queen Kaiju or something like that. It's not very expensive. It's under a tenner. I'm first. I'm doing quite well under these sorts of rules, aren't I? Of course, but I won't just sit here praising the person I'm supposed to fight. I must challenge you to a match. It might be to my disadvantage to fight in this location. I'll have you see me off. Whether she ran away or she let us go, it's scary that I can't tell which. Azure Lane Crosswave is not an expensive game. Azure Lane Crosswave is, again, under a tenner. I don't know how much under a tenner it is, to be honest. Yukikaze, we've finally caught up! Ha ha ha! You act as if you've cornered Yukikaze the Great! First I'll praise you, then I'd like you to spare some cubes. No, you're totally cornered right now. What happened? Atco, she keeps ruthlessly taking cubes away from everyone else. I, Yukikaze the Great, accidentally got my cubes taken. That person does seem to like shiny things. Then how about this? Why don't we defeat Atco together? Oh, wonderful offer, but I don't need your help. We've gathered quite a bit of cubes. I'll have you contribute to Yukikaze the Great's victory! Akashi, can I still use the Yukikaze fleet? More than enough times passed since the last use, so no problem. Yeah. Want me to call you a support? Yeah. Akashi, Shimikaze's mass-produced fleet. I request you deploy them. Oh, that's good. I've accepted. Yeah. Well, what? Oh, well now. So they balanced this with their reserve mass-produced fleet. It looks like the battle will be between the Kansen now. Was this good, Mr. Ruger? Well, I suppose so. How impudent! Well then, I'll show you the great true power of Yukikaze the Great! How many points do I have? I've got 100, so we still can't afford Graf Zeppelin. Graf Zeppelin we need 300 for. We're saving up for Graf Zeppelin because she is lovely. She was for a while the only bomber. Indianapolis, another American ship. She is the sister of Portland, and they get boost when you deploy them together. It's very rare for non-Japanese ships to get that. We're going to start off by dodging the fire, wait for our reload to come through, and then let's get our fire off. Let's get our torpedo off. Homing torpedoes, and we can try and get a bit of distance so we can get some better shots. Look at that lovely set of 4 torpedoes dropping on her. And we get that healing from Akashi. Another set of torpedoes, another set of fire. Another set of torpedoes. It looks like she's having a bit of trouble because she's caught right in the middle, and we can have the rest of the fleet is floating around us and also shooting her. It does make it hard when you're in the middle of the group to fight your way out. Our allies don't seem to be doing a great job. Oh, why did she get a 10,000 point heal? That's not fair. The great true power. The true power is circles. Behold my power as the KMS Rune, undeployed in reality. Along my favourite ships in Azure Lane, Rune, Agir and Friedrich de Gross and Bismarck. Bismarck is the only one that was deployed, and even then, Bismarck did not really do much. Enemy ship in sight. Battle clear. Did we win? We did! Only 20 points that time. Not ideal, but better than it could be. We got 10 points earlier. Let me take another hydration. I let my guard down! Now, Yukikaze will have you return our cubes! Ha ha ha! No, I don't want to be the lowest rank! Who's that? Yukikaze, I will assist. Here, team up with me. Oh, you've come at a great time. Of course I'd be okay with it. Oh well, now Iron Army and Yukikaze are forming a pair. Their total cube count has passed Atago, and now they are first. No way! The top is Yukikaze and Iron Army's 125 cubes. Second is Atago, 114. Shimakaze and Saruga are currently at 4th place. No, 4th place. Oh, 4th place is a perfect rank. Ara, looks like Big Sis may have to get serious. There's only a little bit of time left for the first day's exercise. Every minute from now on will be valuable. Nya! Mr. Ruger, if you're really satisfied with this rank, we'll get passed up quickly. We should retreat for now. Event battle, pick up the box. We got M1 Alba and high angle defector and the rusty bow. The rusty bow can be used for 2,000 gold. I've got a tiny luck charm. We're going to save that tiny luck charm until we get to... Oh no, it's an event battle, so we should probably use it, because event battle, I feel an event battle is probably likely to have good rewards. Okay. Whoa, did we get away from everyone safely?
Shimakaze, that sort of phrase is a flag.
Please don't underestimate me, Shimakaze. Kya! I probably didn't need to do that. She screamed for me. Welcome, MDelg001. Thank you very much for the follow. Congratulations on taking your first step along the path to wisdom. How are you doing today? What brought you to the stream? Is it Ship Girls? Thank you very much for clipping my Ara, James. Ha ha ha! With that splendid flag raising just now, you could become Shukaku's pupil!
Both of you seem a little out of breath. I guess even you two couldn't find Atago without a stretch.
There's no time for prattle! My fleet has already been deployed. The encirclement's complete. Prepare yourself.
Right, we don't have time to offset it.
Attack! We're going to use the Lucky Charm. Saratoga. Saratoga is lovely. Saratoga is another idol. She has a retrofit. Oops, makes her incredible. Okay, we got a couple of big ships. Let's focus in from one side. We've got 3 ships. Okay, we've just got the 3 ships. So I'm going to try and... Oh god, I'm right in the blast zone there. Oh god, for me, you're making me die of laughter every high-pitched voice. I'm glad. The whole point of doing the high-pitched voice is it's stupid and ridiculously funny. I am not a trained voice actor. I'd love to do some voice training acting. I've looked into the price of it. It's not cheap. Getting someone who knows what they're doing to teach me voice acting is not cheap. So instead, you get to deal with me just doing funny noises. Oh, very well. I'll help you. You weren't here earlier where we had people do the... let's... X. And... Ah, wah, 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 wah. There we go. Fire off everything. Fire all rockets. Shells. Bullets. No, stop. Stop shooting at me. That's not fair. I'm allowed to shoot. You're not allowed to shoot back at me. Unleash your entire barrage on one enemy. No, you missed a bit earlier where we were doing the American accent, the German accent, the British accent, which, considering the Japanese, I didn't realise that we would be having all the nationalities appearing in this. So the Japanese characters have an English accent because I'm English. That means the English characters have a very over-the-top English accent. My best guess on that is, can I emulate Blythe? The Americans have a cowboy drawl, and I'm really sorry to any Americans because you're trying to type something serious and you couldn't help laughing. Good, good. I'm glad I am keeping people entertained. And of course, we're currently saving up for... Oh, a new shipment at Akashi's lab. Ayanami and Yukikaze have overheated their rigging. Regretful. We will now present an enforced break time. Nyah! Ah, we won! I didn't expect you to have energy left. I was the one who underestimated you two. Today, I'll quietly accept my defeat. I must have dragged you down. It's not like you're weak, Ayanami.
Well, we'll leave it as a fluke win.
When she wins, Miss Saruga really acts tough. Also, I'm sorry, but we got a fair amount of cubes taken by Otago, so it won't add much. Cube! No, I feel I have more courage from the cubes you've given us. Shimakaze and Tsuruga are now instantly second place. Otago is blooming in first place. Will Otago run away with this at this rate, or... At this point, it's not a question of standing out or not. We've made it this far, so why don't we aim for first place, Miss Tsuruga?
I'll prepare myself. Fine, then.
But we can now go back to the good find in Akashi's research facility. What has she got? Quad homing torpedoes. We can't buy it. We can buy a lot of funds. Okay, so expanding lock-on area increases allies' speed. As long as the equipper is alive, all aircraft carriers deal more damage. Charge time for skills. Ooh, that looks good. Charge time for skill attack 3 fewer seconds. That very powerful. Deal 25% more damage. Each time equipper's HP decreases 10%. Okay, that's nice. Aviation, we've got nothing. Anti-air, we've got nothing. Torpedo, we've got that. Artillery. Okay. In the shop, what have we got to buy? Nothing powerful. Ooh, triple main gun. Battleships only. Okay. Primarily for light cruisers. Primarily for destroyers. Primarily for destroyers. So you can see here we've got a normal gun and an AP gun. So AP is better against some armor types. There's three primary armor types in game. There's light armor, medium armor, heavy armor. In the gacha game, the mobile, there is an item that can upgrade your armor class. If you put it on a heavily armored ship, they become very heavy armor. There is normal ammo, armor-piercing ammo, and high explosive ammo. They deal different damage to different armor classes, and they have each ship might have skills to change it. So the reason I very, very much like Rune, Rune has a skill that enables her to... It sets her default ammo class to high explosive. Every 12 shots, it switches to armor piercing or then back to high explosive. This means you can give her a really shit gun based on the ammo type, only taking the fire rate and raw damage into account. You don't need to worry about it being low damage because of the ammo type. But you can also see what I mean about the almost alive rigging. So Rune's rigging is a giant monstrous dragon. We like dragons here. If we have a look in the dock. So the KMS... So here we go. So Animal Girl, she doesn't have any ears. I can't see a tail, but she does have horns. 2 Fox Girls. I think she's an American one, Neptune. She's not part of base game. And Animal Ears. Girl. Animal Ears. She's a Japanese one. Shiranui has Animal Ears. Japanese one. She's also a ghost. Akashi. Animal Ears. Japanese. Graf Zeppelin. Not enough animal. That's Deutschland. And that is... Oh, come on. Oh, I've got her. She was a tricky one to get as well. Look, I'm just weak to goth girls, okay? Rusty bow, that's another 2,000 gold. Aircraft part, event battle, event picks high angle director, event. Okay, another event. Are you ready for more voices? I finally shot down Saruga's fleet. I would quite appreciate at least a prize for my efforts. But it shall not end like this. I am the only one at this location. That is the hint. Oh, I found a cube. Event. What was that? That was heavy breathing. Akashi, you didn't announce who was in third just now, did you? Do you have a reason? No, not really, yeah. I see. I'll look forward to it. Got an event battle. Do we have any more events? Nothing down here. Event battle. Nothing up here. Nothing up here. Nothing over here. Okay, we just got the event battle. Atago is in first with 132 cubes, chasing after her Shimikaze and Saruga with 97. I don't think we'll catch up by picking up any more cubes. Let's take a chance and challenge Atago to a battle. Hello and good day. Your junior members have come to humbly ask for a match. My, you have good spirit. But are you ready? Are you increasing your fleet allies with A points? If not, I can wait for you. Atago, you seem to be acting very calm. Of course, after all, I'm the one laying a trap. Oh, I have a bad feeling, Miss Saruga. For now, I'll prepare for mass-produced fleet. There's no need. I just finished destroying them after all. Yeah? Taco, you're here, and where did you come from? Taco, who was content with third place, she's finished biding her time, and now has finally met up with Atago. Atago, I'll leave my cubes with you. I wouldn't want to drop them after all. Very well. Please fight at full strength, sister. I'll be in charge of cube collection. I will be in charge of the attack. Shimikaze, Saruga, I'll teach you the basics once more. Atago and Taco as a duo. Do we have a chance of winning? This isn't the end. Oh, right, no, okay, so Yamashiro does just have the sides of her boobs hanging out of the front of that dress. She doesn't have... There's something for everyone, isn't there? There's something for everyone here. As long as they like cat girls. Or dog girls. Taco and Atago are dog girls. Dog women. The moment you've all been waiting for. I have arrived. I am here, coming through the door like a normal person. The Dark Horse, 4th place Yamashiro, who has been steadily gathering cubes, has appeared gallantly. Yamashiro, she must have escaped the impediment. Kongo helped me get through. I won't forget that noble sacrifice. I'm challenging you to a rematch, Saruga, Shimikaze. Ahem. Kongo is resting from excessive damage. Please don't say things that can be taken the wrong way, nya? I guess I don't have to ask if you're on their side, Yamashiro. Miss Saruga, I don't think they'll let us escape. Whatever happens, happens. Let's go! Welcome. Okay, We are going to... Oh, we might have a chance. How many points do we have? 140. Okay, so we could recruit Shiranui. Or we could continue saving for Graf Zeppelin. I'm going to continue... Oh, hello. Yeah, that's one of the sirens. There's a lot of tentacles there. Oh, they're all Canton. Okay. Yeah. Lot of tentacles. Not much in the way of clothing. Let's keep on sticking to the outside. Hopefully that way. There we go. Look at that. We're getting some AP damage. You can tell it's AP damage because it's purple. And A. There we go. We got our wide-ranging attack off. Shoot you down. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You're nearly focused down. And she's gone. She's out of there. Fire off our torpedoes. And have we switched back? Setting someone on fire does mean that they will then take DPS, or dots. Look at that lovely homing damage from our... Can we get you out? You're out as well. Oh, we got both of them. Both of them in about the final shot. Look, I just love the rigging on Rune. Not like rigging like VTuber rigging. Rigging like the ship rigging. Whoa, this is quite the upset. Yeah, Shimakaze and Tsuruga's fleet won. This concludes our first day's exercise. Woohoo! Oh my, it seems we fumbled in the end. We were careless. More than regret, I feel joy from the growth of my juniors. As expected of the people of the hour.
You can really do it if you try, huh?
Cube! Oh, Miss Tsuruga, please look! There's a remarkably pretty rainbow cube floating. Atiko, may I please take this? Rainbow? How strange. It doesn't look that way to me, but very well. It isn't mine, so of course I'll give it to you, Shimakaze. Rainbow. Yay, Miss Tsuruga! How's this for commemoration of today's victory? I suppose it's fine. Take it with you. Shipping just one should be okay. Thank you very much for the lurk, Dandy. Enjoy your time in the shadows, and wherever else it is you go. Of all the places you've chosen to lurk here. Thank you very much. Enjoy your din-din. Oh, pizza. I actually went out to pick up a pizza earlier. I went out to pick a pizza earlier, so I've got pizza tonight. I think I've got a vegetarian pizza. I've got, what is it? Cheese and garlic pizza tonight. Garlic on a pizza is fantastic. Chat, what is your favourite topping on a pizza? Not Dandy. Dandy, go and eat. Go and eat. Everyone except Dandy, what is your favourite topping on a pizza? Where has your favourite ever pizza come from? And have you ever seen any really interesting toppings on a pizza? But it was so close. You went from 97 to 62 cubes. You dropped too many, yeah? Was cube retention too hard for the newbies? Oh, we didn't have time to think about that whilst we were fighting. Conversely, Atago, Tako and Yamashira's fleet collected cubes even during battle. 150. Congratulations, yeah? Commentator Kaga, who do you think is the MVP? It's difficult to say, as everyone did their best, but for one who attacked with good timing, solidly held onto cubes, and had great teamwork, was Atago. Hooray! Yay, I did it. Tako, please praise me. Goodness, this shouldn't be the only time you ask me to do that, but you did well. And you did well as well today, chat. The two of them are really close. Congratulations, Atago.
Won the match, lost the exercise, mumble, but I'm fine with second, mumble, mumble.
Dandy's been here a while, actually, James. She's been cheering me on through all of the voice acting we've been doing. She was here for the infamous scene earlier with the German, English, American, and Japanese accents. I cannot apologise for that enough, chat. As expected of Atago, there's still many points I need to learn from. I'm sorry, Yukikaze, if I had worked with you from the start. Whoa, say no more, Ayanami. Next time, just be quiet and do so. We'll get in next time. Do your best. Did this even have a loser's bracket? I'll do my best. The Rainbow Cube will be my protective charm.
Goodness, it's still going.
Look forward to tomorrow's joint military exercise. Nya! Oh dear, it seems that cube was taken as well. Bad girl. So she wasn't just some nobody. Then what are we going to do, Miss Great Observer? Let me see. Perhaps I should go myself next time. Well, well. I'll see what you've got then. Safe travels. Meanwhile... Oh god, we got the accents coming back in. Okay. Look forward to tomorrow's joint military exercise. Yeah. Huh. The Sakura Empire warriors are amazing. The Eagle Union has great personality, but we could work on our coordination. I'm particularly curious about Shimakaze. I sense a great quality to her. I'd also like to study Atago's skillful strategies. Atago's strategies were amazing, but I feel like Ayanami could have got an MVP too. This is a good way to see so many different fighting styles. It seems you're really enjoying the joint military exercise. Of course! The Eagle Union's turn is the day after tomorrow, isn't it? I hope you'll be watching. Why, yes, I look forward to it. So, here you are, Lady Nagato. I searched for quite some time for you. Huh? Akagi? You should be monitoring the military drills more closely. Were you intruding on the Eagle Union, were you? It's fine! Nagato was watching the exercises broadcast from here with us! On top of that, she helped me with getting further in my game. I'm grateful. Long Island is a massive neat. And also apparently not wearing underwear. Thanks to her, we've been helped greatly, right, Laffy? It's no problem. Anyone who understands the charm of Indy can't be a bad person. My, to have members of the Eagle Union to be this considerate, I'm quite grateful. Now then, Lady Nagato, that is enough on relying on others' kindness. Please, return to the Sakura Empire dorms. Yes, pardon the intrusion, everyone. Whew. Akagi, won't you talk with me a little? Very well, I have no reason to refuse. What's up with Enterprise? None of you understand, do you? That is an elopement. It's not! Hey, more importantly, want to watch footage of Indy's military exercise prep? Yeah, Portland's a syscon. Sorry, chat. More degeneracy. You are the same as usual. No, that's you're the same as usual, Portland. Yeah, sorry, my American accent is... terrible. I'm so sorry, chat. Come sorry. Aren't you a little bit harsh towards Lady Nagato? She's just being playful. I would appreciate it if you refrain from lecturing me. Do not interfere with matters of the Sakura Empire. I wish for her to stand on her own quickly, that is all. Wasn't rushing towards failure a saying from the Sakura Empire? I hate when you are like this. Sorry, it was just bothering me. And that is the end of the chat. No, it's not quite the end. Ashton Master 77, welcome to the Wizard's Tower. Thank you very much for the follow. What brings you here today? Is it the ship girls? I can't blame you. I'm also here for the ship girls. Did Lady Nagato ever tell you this? That Akagi is frightening and I dislike her? The opposite, actually. She was praising you. I didn't hear any hint of reluctance at all. So you would like me to turn a blind eye? That's not what I was saying. Well, I've already said what I wanted, so I'll end the topic here. Is that so? Thank you. Now then, it is late. Let us head back. That's right. There's actually one more thing I wanted to ask you. Very well. I will listen as we walk. I believe the joint military exercise is a wonderful experiment, but why was it organized so suddenly? That, well... Sister, we were able to recover more than 300 cubes on the first day. We've tagged ones we've at least touched once, so... Kaga! Perhaps there was something outside I shouldn't have heard. No, please, make your own guesses from it. Akagi, I apologize. I'll return to my work. This isn't a continuation of a previous conversation, but, well, you shouldn't be so angry at Kaga, too. It isn't as if I'm constantly angry at her. Are you sure you're not biased? Sorry for misunderstanding. This time the conversation's really over. Goodness. What's wrong, Akagi? Suddenly stopping like that. Are you alright? There's a wall we can't see. Akagi, is there a security system or ninjas in the Sakura Empire's in? I'm sure you're asking quite seriously, but no. This wall's noise response. I would have preferred if it was ninjas. Perhaps this is the Siren's barrier. That girl, she's on the other side of this invisible wall. If it isn't Shimikase, from how she was walking, things didn't seem normal. Akagi, what's up ahead here? There's only a storage room. Something's about to happen. I must hurry over. Can't we take a detour around to get over there? If we could, I wouldn't be this panicked. No, I must investigate whether other areas of the building are blocked. I must wake everyone. Wait, Akagi! What? I'm in a hurry. Those sirens laying a finger on the Sakura Empire is akin to laying a finger on me. Akagi, I'm telling you to wait! Then, what are you saying I should do? You finally looked my way. Listen, we know nothing about them. There are citizens here. We don't want to run everyone into panic just yet. It won't be good. Do you not understand how I feel right now? Right at this moment, Shimikase, that girl, is in danger. I understand, but we're holding a joint military exercise. What would happen if people think the sirens are manipulating us? Only gather those who can act calmly and won't waver knowing sirens have appeared. That's your best move in the situation. Yes, you're right. It's as easy as you say. Thanks. The leaders need to keep a level head in times like this. Sorry for holding you up. Let's go. Yes. Save game data? Yes. Okay, that's chapter 1 complete. Okay. That's chapter 1 in 3 hours. There are 10 chapters. So, I think we will call it here for today. We've gone for 3 hours. I think that's plenty long enough. And we will pick this back up again in the future. Let's go back to the main menu. Yes. We'll pick this back up again in the future. I've quite enjoyed this. I think this is a much better game for streaming than I first thought. Also, the ability to do all my stupid voice acting is great fun. So, let me have a quick pop of this, and let's go into here. Pop you off, and let's head onto our ending scene. And we will go have a look, see if there's someone to raid. So, thank you all very much for coming and putting up with the voice acting and degeneracy that is inherent in an Azure Lane stream. I've been the Formologist, and you have all been a fantastic chat. Thank you to all of the chatters, bit throwers, subscribers. We've not had any raiders, so don't worry, we're not thanking raiders. But also thank you to all the lurkers as well. You guys are part of the backbone of Twitch, so if you ever want to not be called out, you don't want me to say thank you for following, don't follow when I'm live. I absolutely will not call you out on it. Because I know what it's like to get that little bit... to get that little bit of not wanting to be called out. Let's have a look. Who's currently live? You're not. You're actually doing Azure Lane. You're currently doing Azure Lane. I see who's currently live. Okay, we've got your birthday. Anyone else doing any special streams? No? Okay. Yeah, so let's go over here. Grab this. So as James said, it's Jay's birthday. So we're going to go raid into Jay Dockleton. Let's get that raid queued up. Raid message today is... oh, goodness. If you are a subscriber, you can use Wigglies. If you are not a subscriber, you can use 80 channel points to unlock any of my emotes we have the raid message. If you are not willing to spend those points because you're saving up for something, you can use an OS Frog. Nightbot will have a couple spare there for you. And the raid message today, let's go. Let's see those torpedo. No. Let's see up those torpedo skirts. There we go. That's vaguely degenerate. That's vaguely degenerate enough. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for turning up, Auxilia. Thanks for turning up, James. It's been a pleasure to have you here today. As I said, my next stream is probably going to be on Monday next week. I owe you guys a couple of streams. We're probably going to be doing some Untitled Goose Game next week. We're going to try and get some Pokemon working if I can actually make it not break. And I've got a collab with Steph on Thursday. I hope to see you all there. Good night. It's not even 7 o'clock. That's a lot earlier than normal.